Roy's countering. Percocet gets the knock.
Oh, another one.
Quick counter.
The trade. Sam with the drop shot from behind. Unsuccessful on that. J7 coming in for the support.
What is going on, everybody? How you doing? I'm Hot Jukes here with Mustache Day, and today is day number 6 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open group stages, and it's money time, Dave. It's the last day of the initial stage of the group stages, because we're gonna have some teams today find out if they're making it onto the semis or they are not. It's do or die. It's do or die. Yeah. And yesterday, oh man, Dave, yesterday's games though.
What's up?
Can we just talk about that real quick?
All right.
I mean,
we could try to talk about it. Yeah.
Yesterday's games were insane. I think some of the best like competitive PUBG Mobile games that I have seen in a long time. And I mean, when we just casted World League, I mean, I was like, literally, my eyes were like this. If you haven't already, make sure you go check out the VOD for yesterday, after today, of course, because, I mean, that was just insane. But hopefully, if we even have anything near what we saw yesterday, we're going to have a darn good show today, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was a big day because we had exciting plays, but not only that, we had a lot of teams that started the day in the bottom, the bottom of the leaderboards that they weren't looking like they were going to even make it to the next stage, right? They were not looking, a lot of people, they already counted them down and out, but they performed. I mean, we had the Soul yesterday, they got chicken dinner, they were consistent all night long. Endgame, I didn't think Endgame were going to make it. They popped off. They popped off. So, I mean, that's going to be them, though. The thing is, though, that was A and D. Groups A and D, they're done. They had their games last night. They are no longer playing, and we have Groups B and C tonight who know exactly how many points they need to qualify. So I'm a little concerned for their squads from yesterday. I mean, they did such a well job, such a remarkable performance. Just hopefully it's enough points for them, right? Hopefully they're not back there sweating today.
Yeah, like you mentioned earlier, I think the Soul was like a really big surprise because they were really down on the leaderboards. They ended up getting a chicken dinner yesterday and a whole bunch of good solid games. They're still, I mean, I think they're still in a range, to possibly make it or not. We'll have to find out. But at the end of the day, I love to see that, guess what? On the last day, they still showed up and said, hey, we're going to do our best effort to make sure that we have the best chance of making it on. But we're going to find out today whether they do or not. But let's go ahead and give a quick reminder to everybody that's just tuning in exactly how the point system works. And this point system, it's going away soon, but we can just show it right now. It is going to be 20 points for a chicken dinner, which is just so huge right now. Second place is going to give you 14. Third's going to give you 10, and of course, each kill is going to give you 1 point. And like I was talking about earlier, Dave, we saw it. Yeah. The announcement. This it's going to change here in the future. Chicken dinners not going to be as much. Also, goose eggs are going to be available.
The goose eggs. Yeah. And if you don't know what a goose egg is, well, that's the 0 points. So moving forward, after PMCO, the proposed point system, places 11th through 16th, they get no points. They get the 0. And we were kind of talking about it. I know we were joking about it yesterday in our final game, match number 4. But it was North George, right? It was circle number 6. We were about maybe 25 minutes into the game, and we still had 12 teams alive. And we were like, hold up, with the new point system, 25 minutes still alive. If you get taken out then and there, you get no points if you have no kills. So it's just crazy to think about. But that is it, man. That's the name of the game.
Name of the game, baby. And I can't wait to see exactly how it will all turn out. But a reminder, let's go ahead and show exactly all the groups that are playing in this tournament. Remember, it is Group B versus Group C today. We're going to start off with none other than Group A. They played yesterday. It's going to be Ninth Circle, 4 Angry Babies, ThizzleTron 3000. Powerful, Figure 8, The Soul, Bats, and Versatile. Moving on over to Group B. Now, these are the squads that are playing today. They have a lot on the line, Dave.
Yeah, a lot on the line. Some more than others. Warning 6, Punjab Esports, Syndicate, 6 Angry Men, the Defeaters, Impact 303, and SK.
Yep, and that's going to be big squads. Big squads. Syndicate have been crushing it so far. I think they're one of the most dominant squads we've seen in the group stages. We got a lot of teams here that are at risk of possibly not making it, but we'll see how that ends up turning out. And they're going to be going against Group C, and Group C is going to be Scrim Farm, NA, Null, Execute, Infinix Gaming, Tip Top CN1, Tibet, Cosmos Esports, and none other than Hometown.
Hometown, baby.
Hometown.
Before last night's matches, they were at the top. They were in first place, so they had to sit back yesterday and watch their lead kind of slowly get taken away from them. But they have 4 games here tonight to take it back once again. So we'll see. We'll see if they can do that.
We'll see, indeed. Looking forward to see how that all ends up turning out. And the last group is going to be D. Now, remember, this is a squad that the group that played yesterday. Latinos Unidos, Endgame, Paradox, NA, Spartanos Gaming, Level X Esports, Most Wanted, Death Angels, and Quest. And man, Quest, they have just, I think this is going to be one of the teams I'm going to be looking at going forward, because with their play style showing here, I think that this is a squad that compete with the best of them out there.
And that's what they plan on doing, right? That's what they plan on doing. They should be safe regardless of how groups B and C do here tonight. They should be safe there. If I'm not mistaken, they're really up there at the top. I mean, we got the overall scoreboard, so I don't really need to guess. We can just find out for ourselves.
Yeah, we'll find out right here in a second, right after we go ahead and see what the schedule is looking like. And remember, B versus C, we're going to start off with an Erangel match. Then we're going to take it on over to the jungle in Sanhok. And man, yesterday's Sanhok was definitely an interesting one. Then we're going to go ahead and take it to the snowy lands of Vikendi and back to another Erangel match. And I want some predictions in the chat, okay? Vikendi, will we see half the zone in the water, you know? will we see it repeat again? Yesterday it didn't happen. I mean, it was only 20% in the water. So I want your guesses, you know, on the first circle. How much percentage of the water do you think the first zone will be? Because I think we're starting to see a trend when it comes to Vikendi.
And talking about predictions, I actually, I was thinking about it today, this morning. I was drinking some coffee, and I was like, hey, Jukes and me, we should be doing predictions every game. I think we should. If you're up for it, I'm down to give it a go.
All right.
We don't have to keep a point system or anything, but we could just do it for fun. I know we asked the chat. So if you want to join along with us as well, feel free to. Maybe we'll have some bragging rights at the end of the night. Who knows? Well,
let's see it. Let's see. I mean, hey, it's the last day for these grades, so I'm down for it, and we'll figure out who will be the prediction champion after tonight, Dave. Bring it,
commissioner.
Son. That's
the commissioner. It's all. I got the seal of approval from Jason. So,
all right.
We're out here looking. We're out here looking for the new one.
Sounds good. Well, we'll see who will end up being the commissioner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. But really quick, first, let's go ahead and see exactly what the overall leaderboards are looking like. And remember, this is going to be first place, Quest with 177 points, Ninth Circle in second with 140, Endgame in third. Now remember, some of these squads, of course, like Quest, Ninth Circle, Endgame, they have 4 more additional games as opposed to the other one. So Hometown, all of these squads are going to have plenty of times to get up in the leaderboards. And yeah, first page is important. But I think after all that matters is really, it's the second page, right? Who's going to make it on to the semifinals?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the second page is kind of where it all comes down to, because these are the squads that are in the hot seat here tonight, or I guess you could say the hot thumbs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Player. So we'll see what they can do here. This is going to be groups B and C. So I'm looking real quick. Cosmos, they are in tonight's games. They're in third place down there. Impact, they are in tonight's games. Infinix, SK, 6 Angry Men. So we actually have a lot of squads down here. If we were to finish right now, they wouldn't make it. So yeah, we have some hot thumbs here tonight for sure.
Hot thumbs. They're gonna be on fire as they have to make some big major plays. And yeah, you may consider, okay, you only need to get so many points to move on, but at the same time, I mean, all these teams are just so hungry right now, and we've seen it before. Like, for example, in the World League, we saw Cloud9 not make it to Super Weekend when we thought that it was going to be a cakewalk for them. So I'm interested to see who's going to make it today, who's going to make it tonight. At the end of the day, hey, guys, it's do or die. Do or die. Got to get it done now.
Do or die, and we'll be keeping everybody updated throughout the evening on how these scoreboards, how they kind of shake up, and we'll make sure to keep you posted on your favorite squad tier. So I actually, I'll talk about it later on, but I actually reached out and, DM'd a couple of the teams here. So I talked to Jack G. Yeah, I talked to Jack G from Hometown, and I talked to Survival from Syndicate. So I'll go into details later, of course, but let me just say, it's spicy, man. It's spicy.
Oh, really?
Me. So not something. It's something that as a caster we're always talking about, but we never see. All right. But these two teams are like, we're gonna do it tonight. We're gonna do it. So you might know what I'm talking about. But
okay. All right.
We'll dive into it.
Okay. So we'll give a little teaser here for the people there. All right. I'm interested to hearing that. I got a chance to talk to some of the squads as well, even the ones that played yesterday, and some of them were like, man, that last zone of that Erangel match, we had no clue what was happening. And also, it was kind of funny because I remember commentating at the end and being like, man, I know these players are wishing for a grenade. And before I even got the chance to really say that, I got so many DMs saying, I can't tell you how bad I wish for just one grenade, one molly there at that end zone, because it was just one that we don't really see very often. And so far, in this group stages, we've seen 2 North George endings, and each single one of them has just been insane. I think that has to be the most difficult circle when it comes to comp PUBG Mobile.
I mean, okay, so we're talking here. We're talking the end with the 2v2, right? With the wall right in the middle.
Just the whole zone in general, right? I mean, like
okay.
I mean, we saw how many teams? We saw 11 teams alive
12,
in like 26 minutes left. It's just ridiculous. I mean, imagine like being in that position. If you guys are actually playing, you guys have played plenty of games before, most likely you've played PUBG Mobile. And could you imagine the footsteps, like your audio cues, like while in that position? I mean, all over the place. You're just panicking, flicking, trying to just shoot anything that moves. And yeah, I mean, in that kind of situation, you're just begging for any kind of grenade to be able to make a play. But if you're already out of them, what do? You just have to sit there and just try to make a play.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of utility in the case of smokes, be utilized. I remember there was one squad, they tossed out at least 15 different smokes to cross not one, but 2 different roads. And, oh, man, they still got pinned down. They got pinned down still towards the end there. But, yeah, I mean, we had some spicy end zones yesterday. And you know what? With the tradition here in PUBG Mobile, I have to assume today is going to be a repeat. It has to be, man. It has to be.
We'll see. We'll see right here. I'm looking forward to it, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to see your predictions in the chat. Where do you think this first circle will go, And honestly, so far in the group stages, we have not seen a military zone, I don't think, at least in my recollection. So I know that is a very, very difficult one rotation-wise. But, man, now, just pure fight style-wise, I think North George has started to become my favorite. I mean, at the end of the day, there's just so many complexes, so many compounds, and so much cover that you can have so many teams alive just right next to each other, and that is just absolute craziness. So, looks like we got the players finally loaded up in the lobby and ready to go, and we're about to drop here in the next few seconds, Dave. Let's get
we got to get our predictions.
Predictions. Let's see.
Game 1. I think I'll go, Punjab Esports. Punjab Esports. I think I'm gonna give them a chance here. Yeah, game 1.
Okay. You know what? I gotta go with Impact, man. I gotta go with Impact. Even though they've been struggling for so long, call me biased, call me not. I've seen these players play at the highest level. I know that they gotta get it done today, and we'll see if they do or not. So, hey, speaking of that, planes dropping, Dave. Let's get right on into it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are all set up, and we can see the plane path coming on down north to south, heading right from Severny to military base. So it's going to be, I think, a pretty fair circle overall for all these teams. And let's see who's going to come out on top. I'm pumped up.
I mean, I'm looking at the the Discord, the text channel, and there are so many people saying how they're gonna drop onto Impact. They're gonna not drop Impact. So that's listen. Hopefully, Impact don't get dunked on here tonight with all these people looking to do the dunking. We already see Zute is gonna be dropping out of the plane right north of school. I mean, a lot of times, a lot of players are all talk. All talk, no game. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, it's true, man. A lot of times people, they like to do the talking but no walking. So we'll see if they will actually get dropped on here today.
We'll see it. We'll definitely see it. And at the end of the day, I mean, I think there is an incentive to hot drop on them. We got a little bit of issue with the match right here. We will be right back.
Remake.
Yeah, we might have a remake going on here, ladies and gentlemen. So, remake! So let me go back and say hi to the people. So, remake. So, we will be back, ladies and gentlemen, once this game gets all loaded up and ready. Maybe Impact was like, we got dropped on remaking PUBG Mobile. So I'm just kidding. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back right after this quick break once this game is up and good to go. So, see you then. What is going on, everybody? We're back. The game has been remade. Players are now loaded up in the plane, and here we go, getting ready for match number 1, taking it over to Erangel. And you know what? Just get right into
What's up?
it. Just get right into it. Get right into it. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. You can see the game here, and everybody's all set up and good to go. You can look at this plane path, and it's a nice, George Pool plane path going on over to Yaznaya.
Hey, it is. It's a little different from our first, original one before the remake. So, with this, hopefully some of these squads, they're a little happier. Possibly. So we are already going to see Execute. They're up there. Looks like they're dropping Zarky. We got Hometown looking to make some big moves here tonight. They are flying over just west of Gatka. Yeah, I mean, we were kind of discussing, are we going to have that military base finish here tonight? Well, I feel like this is the game to do it. I feel like this is the game to have that circle number 1, and we'll find out here. Yeah,
totally possible. I mean, because we like to see hardships. We definitely see them for sure. So I'm really interested to see if we'll see another one going forward. But look, we see a couple squads switching it up. Nope. So it doesn't look like we will find a military base circle, but we definitely are gonna find a Western one, and we can see right off the bat, Syndicate getting into it with Punjab Esports.
Yeah, Syndicate coming into today's games, 9th place on the overall leaderboard, and Punjab Esports 12th place. Punjab, that's the team that, if you can recall, that's the team that I'm putting my chicken dinner here in game number 1 on. So we'll see if they can make the comeback, because one of their squad mates already, instantly thirsted. So it's going to be a challenge. It is going to be a challenge.
Yeah, you can see right now, Serve just trying to get a little bit of support for his squad mate, D-Pain. And this is the tough early game right here. Oh, look at that angle from Singh. Really nice one. Love to see that kind of movement. Right now, both of these teams seem to be pretty spread out, trying to find some different angles onto each other. And this first knock is going to be really, really crucial.
Yeah, so remember I was talking about, I spoke to some players here, Syndicate.
Okay.
I spoke to Serve, Serve short for survival. And, they pretty much told me that they're confident that they qualified. You have to be top 24 to qualify for the next round. They're currently in 9th place position. So they said they're going to come into tonight's games, the 4 games here tonight, and they're going to practice. They're going to practice some drops. They're going to practice taking some fights here. And, I mean, Serve told me specifically that they want to practice taking some fights onto Infinix. So they're going to be hunting down teams that are down there not qualifying right now. So they're going to make it a little more challenging for those squads. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I mean,
the BM.
Yeah, that's kind of the mindset of a couple of these teams. Like top 24, if you're up there, first page, you're pretty safe, right? So now it's the time to kind of try out some new things and see how that works, so coming into the next round if it's good to go or not, right?
Yeah, and you know what? I think that you make I think it's a totally great strategy. I mean, if you think about it for their end, because at the end of the day, we have 32 teams playing. 24 move on after today. And then from there, it's going to go down to 16. And that's going to be the squads going on to the finals. And there's only 4 slots, 4 teams that are moving on to the Pro League here. So why not? If you have the opportunity, that you've qualified already, why not try to take out any team you think that's going to be a real challenge for you and get them out early? Yeah, and you can see right now White Walker moving on over, getting 2 knocks onto Syndicate, and that's going to be the flush from them. So you talked to survival, but it looks like it's the strategy not working off so far. Maybe that's just karma coming after them.
Well, no, I mean, like we just said a second ago, like, they're good to go, man. Top 24. Currently, they're in 9th place overall. So, they're trying new things. If you're trying something new and it doesn't work, you get taken out in 16th place, that's okay. That is totally fine in my books, because the key word, you're trying something new, right? I mean, you have to try it before figuring out if it works or not. So if you get taken out right now, obviously that's something that just does not work. So you won't do it again. And it's better to do it now when you're safe compared to when there's, that spot on the line. Like you said, out of the entirety of the North America PUBG Mobile Club Open, only 4 of these teams are going to make it to the Pro League. And we still have a lot more games to go until we get to that point.
I mean, and you don't want any of these squads. I mean, I could totally see where Survival's coming from. You doesn't want any of these squads that has potential to really start warming up and get that synergy together to even have the chance to compete against them. I mean, there's just so much on the line. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, 80,000 teams attempted to qualify here for this tournament. 32 actually made it on in. And going from there, I mean, you want every single opportunity you can to make sure that you're one of those 4 squads. So, hey, if it takes eliminating, some of these guys that had a rough start early on, I mean, it totally makes sense to me. We see some loot sharing right now coming from IFX.
Sharing is caring right there. And IFX, they need, they need these games here tonight. They need them because they're in 27th position overall. They got around 23 total placement points and 29 kills in total. So that's going to give them 52 altogether. They're looking for that come up. They're looking for the games tonight like we saw last night from Endgame, like we saw last night from The Soul. So we'll see if they can pull it off.
Yeah, we will find out indeed. Looking really closely at all these teams right now. See, what they're looking at opting to do. There's still 16 teams alive, and that is still going to be 1 member left from Syndicate that was able to kind of snake his way on out of there. Looking on over to Impact, they're going to be heading in this kind of Gatka, in between Pachinki area, right by Chopsticks. And this is not a bad position for them. Now, Impact, I think that this is one of those other squads that, their tournament life is at stake right now. They have to put up some big points if they're looking to make it into the top 24. Now, at the end of the day, it's a little bit surprising. I think that I don't even say a little bit. I think it's very surprising that they're even in this position in the first place. And I think that we have a situation where if other teams are really looking to kind of hunt them down, I think that if you're going to do it to any squad, it's got to be this one, right?
Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. And we're checking in with them. I mean, one thing to note, they're still alive, all right? Because compared to their last couple matches, they always lost one early, one or two. They had some really interesting early game engagements. We're about 8 minutes into the map, still alive. So, hey, it's looking good. It's looking good.
Looking good. And then look at this. Remember I was talking about how one player from Syndicate was able to snake his way out? He didn't snake his way out. He snaked his way up. And he's up on the scaffolding. And he is just laying there right now, not moving a muscle as he's just hoping to... Oh, look at the kill feed! Hometown getting a good run over right there. That's always fun to see. And, oh, D-Pain ends up getting a knockout to White Walker. Really risky here. That's going to give away his position. Oh, man, maybe that was just like a little bit of revenge. That was interesting because, man, if you once you make shots on that scaffolding, it's so rare you're able to make it out. I like how Goldbade was circling around, like just trying to buy every second he could alive. But, yeah, nothing he could do in that position.
Dead, son. Dead. Checking in with the map over here, checking in with the map. We see our squad defeaters out there on the east making their way on over the bridge. Primorsk. We got 2 squads in Primorsk. They are really close to one another. We just saw a couple moments ago SK were in those buggies, kind of all in the forest on the hunt. And besides that, though, I see a lot of open area right now. A lot of open real estate that isn't currently being occupied.
Yeah, and you can definitely see that. But, oh, this spot right here is definitely occupied as defeaters are going against Tip Top. Richie with the 6x DP, quarter HP, trying to, support his squad. But it looks like that is going to be all it right there. And the rest of the members from Tip Top, yeah, they're not even anywhere near this area. So it looks like defeaters are going to be able to get them up and secure a couple kills and some good loot for them.
Oh, okay, yep. Get that Fishy right there with that final blow. Fishy, I gotta say, for some reason that one shot right there reminded me of Fishy's gameplay 2 nights ago. Fishy was putting in the work. I saw Fishy, jump shots, drop shots, grenades. I don't know if you can recall this, but I just remember we were screaming Fishy all night long. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the defeaters, such a good team. Such a good team.
Yeah, defeaters. I mean, Richie, he's played for so many squads in the past. I mean, even the legendary Lights Out,
Yeah.
And he was a player that played in the North American stretch. He played on a huge iPad. Now recently, well, not recently, he's been playing phone now for quite a while, and he's been doing really well. But speaking of doing well, look at these two squads right here. Defang's throwing out some smokes. And, I'm sorry, some grenades right now. Getting a knock, trying to be able to secure it. Will he be able to? Doesn't look like it so far. As SK is really, really spread out right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to blink really fast here. Trying to blink really quick.
Same. I'm
Seems
blinking
to all
slow.
clear it up.
Seems to work better for me.
All right, yeah, blink fast and it's good to go. And that's exactly what Cash is doing right here. That's going to be warning 6. Cabana able to retreat, get the pull back just a little bit over here. Looks like Infinix, we see them out there in the distance, healing on up, execute over here. So we got a lot of teams all on top of one another. They're just, on the precipice of fighting pretty much. I mean, we're only in circle number 2.
Yeah, circle number 2. Every player's just trying to stay alive right now. But it's not gonna be easy. You definitely want some teams. Well, at the same time, now that I think about it, I totally understand why these squads are just, trying to play a little bit more passive, especially now it's the last day of your initial group stages here. You want to make sure that you put on the best performance that you possibly can. And we can see SK trying to get another angle. Jonaz right here. He's got that DP4X. Will he be able to get the spot to open up this fight? And man, yeah, just way too close to that member right there. Oh, he's going to get a knock and thirst, Jonaz. So that's going to kind of stop that push. And SK, I think, with this position, needs to start pressing right now.
We're going to start to see the grenades get tossed on over here to possibly keep that push at bay. All these squads already in their vehicles, just waiting to, see where the next zone goes. And there we go. A nice little shift. A nice shift. A lot of teams up here to the northwest. And, one of these squads, SK, they are still pinned down. They lost one already. They were able to get the revive. But Hometown, Jet G, looking to get a little aggressive with the M4, taking some shots on the Wishy.
Yeah, trying to be able to get those pops. He's got the best setup, I think. Right now, in comp, the M46X has to be by far the favorite, I think, utility kit for any one of these players. So he's going to have that advantage, but he's got to make some big plays. The only thing he does have is a level 1 vest, so can't take too many shots. And I think right now, we're looking at Hometown opting to secure zone rather than that gatekeep, and I really, really like this strategy from them.
See them in their vehicles. Yep, repositioning, like you said, going to be right here on the edge of the next zone. They already lost Goldblade real early on. We saw just a couple moments ago, kind of Goldblade out there on their lonesome. It was SK. There's SK up there in the foothills who actually took them down and out. So SK will have 1 kill already underneath their belt. Warning 6, Cash, Gabana, in Adacia, riding on in through the woods. And so far, it's free and clear. I mean, this is actually surprising to me because this is the area that we normally see a squad, kind of using this terrain.
Yeah, and you can see it right now as Gabana is just trying to find a good spot for his team. Every single squad, especially when it comes to Zone 3, Zone 4, those are always the most difficult rotations. You don't want to see people just kind of full sending it on in. Just, hey, get in the circle wherever you can, secure it, and then move in just little by little. Look at those quick peeks coming from Whale.
Yeah, the quick peeks right there with the DP, with the 4 times, and this is your team, 6 Angry Men. This is a team you said was going to get the chicken dinner this game, if I'm not mistaken.
Did I say six Angry Men?
I recall. You said 6 Angry Men.
Why
and
not?
I said Punjab Esports. So, yeah, we'll see if they could continue to survive. We have right there to the north of them, 303. A nice little 2-2 split going on right now. I really like this from the squad.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you what. If Impact dies early, then you're right. 6 Angry Men is the team that I go for. That's for sure. You know. But we'll see right now if they will survive. I mean, it's
Exposed,
still,
man.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you know what? These guys, they're just chilling right now. It's zone 3, and
chilling.
you know, don't wanna just kind of full send it when you don't have to. Even though I think that playing hyper aggressive usually is more advantageous at the start of the day, because you know you're gonna have some players that aren't really warmed up. They're still trying to, you know, get in the rhythm of things, and you can catch a lot of players, I think, off guard. Oh, speaking of off guard,
Yes! Finally,
so,
something.
hardship, baby.
Finally.
Hardship, south of
I'm
Pachinki,
happy.
and
I'm happy.
this circle's toxic. I know this zone like the back of my hand. I'll tell you what, it's all open field, baby. All open field. There's only a few foothills, a couple of shacks that you can try to secure, and oh man, this is not a fun circle at all. So you got to get there quick, like as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah, you can't be crashing into these walls either. So we're checking in. 6 Angry Men. They have their vehicles. They are making the push. We see 303 right in front of them in their vehicles as well. Ooh, double crate drop right there. So that's a tasty treat. But yeah, we saw a lot of squads kind of playing the edge that last zone. You know, like you mentioned, they're trying to play passive. They don't want to get taken out early. But that hard shift, well, it has something else to say. It doesn't matter what you want to do. That hard shift's going to force you to just run into one another. 303, they're finding out the hard way right here. Noel camping out in the broken shed, taking some shots onto him. Already 1 kill underneath their belt.
Yeah, I told you. I mean, there's only a few spots that are available in this zone, and it's always going to favor that squad that's just a little bit quicker to be able to get there. That's going to be Null. They got 1 kill right here, and they are just starting to just abuse teams. Look at that. Big shots onto SK. And, oh, man, yeah, they're starting to get hit from all corners here. I wonder if that was a grenade.
Yeah, there was.
yeah. So,
didn't even put it away. Like, oh, I got to throw it. I already committed to that one.
Sometimes you can either hit the cancel button or just chunk it in another direction. And when you're getting shot at, sometimes letting that bad boy go is the best play. So, can't blame him there.
Hey, as long as you don't let it go in the shack where your squad is camping out, that would have been horrible. But yeah, SK over there, they're getting peppered. They're getting sprayed down by Noel. But then Noel, you know, getting third party right there, really helping SK to allow them to continue to survive. We do have squad warning 6 right now in these compounds. Execute right next door.
Yeah, you can just see this is a really familiar compound for all these teams. And warning 6 there is just holding it down right now. I think that they're opting to just kind of share the best they possibly can. No reason to take this fight, but if, of course, Execute opts to press the issue, you're gonna have to get it done. IFX on that little hill. There's a couple good spots up there as well, but I mean, at the end of the day, we'll have to see where this next zone goes to, and that's gonna be the huge deciding factor of who wins this, I think. Oh, yeah, Execute! They want this.
Ooh,
they want it.
Yeah, nice, a nice kill right there. Trade with the Uzi. That grenade will be leveling the playing
Molly?
field. But yeah, that's where I was going. Kill switch, one of the top fraggers in the lobby today, right now. I mean, popped off the last time we saw him play. Looking to continue on with that. Going to be popping on into that door. Pre-firing, and yeah, they know exactly. They know exactly. I mean, look at this, 2% HP. Swapping on over to the M4. That was clean. I mean,
beautiful.
Execute. Execute. Hello? I mean, they're doing great.
Love to see it. Love to see this kind of that play right there from Execute. And where will this zone go? It goes over to the north. So Impact, they are going to have pretty much the best advantage going into this next circle. Execute, Defeaters, all these teams are going to have to drive on it, and it's not going to be easy considering this is going to be wide out in the open.
Wide in the open. We'll see what they can do. Not only that, they had the zone. They had the last circle. Now they are feeling exactly what those squads in the west felt just a couple moments ago. Cosmo Esports right there in the north, looking pretty good right there on the edge. You know who else is looking really good? We see him. We see him up there to the north. Impact. Catching some circle luck.
This could be the one. This could be the one right here. Honestly, I think if they get a good couple kills and the chicken dinner here, I think they're moving on. You know, so I think that I think that may have enough points. they may have enough points just to be able to secure, because all you got to do is get top 24.
They're in 28. They're in 28 right now.
28 place. But you got to remember, 20 points for first place and some kills. That might just do it. So and when you get this kind of circle of your impact right now, you gotta take it to your best advantage. At the same time, though, this is always going to be a difficult one because it's just Snake City right now.
Well, we'll see if they could cage the beast out here in Snake City. Noel, one of their squad mates bleeding on out. Ooh, checking in. We just saw moments ago. Execute.
Oh,
wow, huge
skill
grenades
switch.
coming on out. Yeah, huge grenades coming on out.
Oh, that's it. Execute
Noel.
done.
Execute done. Now, they had a couple kills to, go out at least to keep them afloat.
Oh, that overhit.
The last 3 games. Here's Infinix. Chica with the DP trying to clean up the edge right now. Trying to clean up the blue zone and get some kills. I mean, 6 kills already to the squad. And, we got 6 other teams still alive. So
that was good comms. That was really good comms right there because, unfortunately, Espinosa gets caught from the back side of it. Chica was able to get the return knock. Unfortunately, it was a little too late, though, as he is knocked and dying to the blue zone. So now it's IFX with 3 alive, but like you mentioned, 6 kills on the board. They're doing a really great job so far. And now it's just open season for all these squads that have a better position right now. And we'll see right now who's able to make the play. Smokes out, lay down, hit some shots. That's all you can do.
Smoke City. So yeah, I mean, if you believe Impact can make it, Infinix, they're ahead of them by 10 points. So it's also a really huge game for Infinix, out there. We see them crawling their way. Vigilante tossing some grenades right now on top of the defeaters, and they're getting awfully close to hitting the mark.
Yeah, and I love to see this aggression coming from Infinix. Even though this is a really difficult circle, they're making rotations, they're pushing people right now. And defeaters, they're pretty locked down. The circle does shift over to them a little bit, so they're going to be able to crawl their way in, but they're going to have a big gatekeep right now against Infinix. But it's going to be tough considering that there's so many people surrounding them right now.
Yeah,
there's Memo.
Oh, yeah, from
Memo.
the roof, able to connect all the way down onto one of the members from 6 Angry Men with that scar, and is not done yet.
Yeah, he sees that other player, gets popped once. Obviously got to hold it down. I think they have by far the best position going into the next zone. They just got to be able to hit these shots. Zute adding another one to the leaderboards here. And look at this, IFX throwing some smokes, throwing some nades. All it takes is one good grenade on the defeaters right now, but you got to be able to place it.
Yeah, the defeaters just able to pick up Richie, who was knocked down. And then right before that, Bishop was knocked down. So, I mean, they are having one challenging time. And once again, these grenades are going to just be keeping them outside of that play zone. It's going to be interesting to see how they decide to respond to this one. Because, yeah, it might be Snake City, but when everybody's snaking it out right on top of you, I mean, there's nowhere to go.
There is definitely nowhere to go. I mean, it's so difficult, too, to spot out these players, and they're so good at just kind of blind firing in there. Noel putting some kills on the board. Zute getting another one as well. Sammy catching Ghosty from defeaters. Outsider getting in the mix. I mean, this is going to be a really close match right now. As look at all these squads. They're just forced to lay down. At Impact, they have all the cover. They are just on the other side, just racking up kill points. We haven't been able to see how many they have so far, but I mean, they've definitely had to have a good amount, considering Noel has 7, though. I mean, they've been doing great this match.
Oh, man, I saw some gas cans right there. So Noel, 7 kills. They got 4 up. Infinix, they're still alive. I saw Chica crawling up, trying to get up close and personal onto the defeaters. But, yeah, I mean, we see up there to the north, Impact. They have the zone, right? I mean, one would assume this is their game.
Yeah. I mean, this is the opportunity. The door's open for them. This is the game, the position that you wish for, you hope for right here, to be able to get a really good cover, and all the teams just have to crawl their way into you. And, considering how Impact has been doing this tournament, they need to have at least one big game, and they're looking to move on, and this might just be it.
You see
11 alive.
some sprays. Yep, just being shot in their direction. No. Still. What a squad. Just going for some random sprays out there to
Still 4 up,
try to mow down the wheat field. Try to connect these shots, these random bullets.
What a nade.
Grenades. Yep, going to be tossed right on top of Fears. And here comes the final push to get the dub out here. 2 down for Noel.
Nades all over the place. Chica able to get the big one on Luli, and you can see Twinkles, your favorite player, Dave. Trying to get some return nades over here. Richie is still alive. Outsiders way pushed up. I mean, he is really separated from the rest of his squad on an off ankle. Has to be really careful not to get caught.
Hopefully it works. Yeah, hopefully it works. Because this is their game. This is their game, and Outsider pretty much playing a solo game right now. Yeah,
Wi-Fi's
nice
nearby, but if any of these players get knocked, they're not getting picked back up. That's a fact.
Yeah,
Outsider gets caught.
Oh, and there goes Outsider. Yep, connected on by Richie, and then Richie immediately taken down right after that. So, 8 kills onto Infinix. This is also a really great performance from them. We saw Wi-Fi trying to toss out a smoke to get the revive, but another knock on the side of Impact. They have 2 down right now.
They're playing it real separate. They had a huge numbers advantage. They could just play together, but ought to just separate. And with this, now it's just Zute all by his lonesome.
Uh-oh, Twinkles is getting close to Zute. Oh, Chico's still out here. 3 kills, DP in hand. The DP, so strong here, especially up close and personal. 2 alive from Noel. That's getting me concerned. Chica, Molly in hand, and it looks like they're trying to toss it in the direction of Impact.
Yeah, and it might go down right here. I mean, you saw IFX. They have a ton of kills so far. They're doing really well. Zute was able, luckily, to get the revive onto Memo right now, but they smoked themselves now. So they have no sight lines at all. The rest of the players are going to be able to pretty much kind of pre-fire their way in or throw some nades. Oh, Chica gets the spot on the Twinkles. But the return knock from Fears.
Immediate. I feel like this is the moment for Impact to make the push if they were paying attention to the kill feed, or at least attempt to get some thirst, get some additional kills underneath their belt as we see Memo popping on up from that smoke. Zute still down there, snaking it out. Memo is going to be popping on up with that barrel. Will be spotted by Vigilante. Barrel as well in hand, but in that prone position.
Yeah, these are going to get thirsted out real quick. Oh! I think that's it. Nope, still up. Zute. Oh, Memo gets knocked. It's all up to Fears. Fears is crushing it.
You cannot stand up. You cannot stand up right now. Once we stand
Zute
up,
took shots.
Instantly spotted. Zute is going to be getting shot from Fears. Fears just
going
for some
Zute
random.
out.
Vigilante with the third party onto Impact. It comes down to this 1v1 Fears from Noel versus Vigilante from Infinix.
Who's the better snake? Who's the better snake? I'll tell you what, these guys know what they're doing when it comes to
they're crawling right towards each other.
Yeah, and they have I mean, those shots instantly are going to give you a good idea of where each player is. And I think, both of them knowing that are ought to just kind of switch their position a little bit to kind of keep the other one guessing. But at the end of the day, it's all about who's got those better eyeballs, baby. Who sees who first.
I feel like Vigilante has kind of the upper hand. I like Vigilante's sightlines. I just feel like they can see a lot more than Fears. I think Fears is on a somewhat of a little uphill slope, just a little tiny bit. We can definitely see though. Vigilante thinks that they might be behind that crate. You're gonna hear him soon. You're gonna hear him soon. Fears is so close. Fears locked on. Oh, Vigilante hearing something from the left-hand side. Will be going for the spray down onto Fears, connecting. Infinix starting from the bottom here today. Getting the chicken dinner. Infinix, they're in 27th position coming into today's matches.
What a game. What a game right there. So with that chicken dinner, I'm pretty sure that's going to rocket launch them up the leaderboards. Null adding some big kills as well. Impact in 3rd place. Zute catching 6
kills
on his own right there. Love to see that. That's going to be 11 total kills for Impact. And they needed every single one of them. Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, great performance overall. At the end of the day, though, interesting last zone. They had 4 up, decided to split. But, man, what are you going to do when you got 2 insane snakes just going at it right there? I mean, Vigilante, the pre-fires, the knowledge, he had to work for it, and he earned it. That's for sure.
That's for sure. I mean, in third place, Zute 6 kills, Outsider 2, Memo 3. I gotta say, momentum. The momentum check. I think they're clocking in for some work here tonight.
Well, you know what? Well, let's go ahead and see what the leaderboard is looking like after match number 1. And as you can see here, ladies and gentlemen, currently in first place, it's going to be none other than Quest, Ninth Circle, and Endgame at the top. But at the same time, these teams did play a little bit more games than the other ones, and we're starting to see some movement, I think, for some of these other squads. But you know what? We got to go check out the second page.
Yeah, that's the next page.
That's the one that matters the most, you know? And let's take a look right now. And as you can see here, we definitely see some movement. We see some movement for sure. Right off the bat, I'm going to see Impact in 27th with 62 points. All they need is 9, well, actually 10 points, really. 10 points to move on to the next stage here. 3 games left to go. It's going to be possible. 4 Angry Babies, man, knocked down to 28. Just like that.
They're not playing tonight. Yep,
Yeah,
they're not
that's
playing
it.
tonight. So 4 Angry Babies aren't playing tonight. Death Angels are not playing tonight. Bats are not playing tonight. Same thing with Powerful. So those squads right out the gate, you know what? They came, they tried, they didn't conquer. You know who shot up the leaderboard though?
Oh yeah,
Infinix. That chicken dinner.
18th. Woo. I mean, you know that they got to be breathing really well after that one. Yeah, I mean,
for sure.
I mean, that's got to feel great. And at the end of the day, they earned it. They absolutely did. They did not have the best position there. They lost a few members early in the fights, but they just absolutely crushed it and deserved it. One team that I'm really looking at, though, right now, and you know who that is? It's the Soul. The Soul. You know, the Soul are currently in 20th with 81.
They're not playing.
They're not playing today, but, man, I got to give them the most props considering how hard of an effort they put in on their last day to try and survive here. 81 points, though. And that's going to be only a 10-point difference from 24th place. I know that right now, if you remember from them, they're holding their breath, trying to see if they're able to hang on. But, man, Dave.
You know who else is holding their breath? Spartanos Gaming.
Spartanos. Oh,
23rd.
Man.
23rd.
Too.
Yeah, they're not playing here tonight. Not only that, they're tied with 71 points with Scrim Farm, who are playing here tonight. So, yeah, I mean, I was kind of just in my head right there trying to think about that. Infinix, so 18th, right? And I was looking at the teams underneath them, like, even if they go out first in the next 3 games, I think they're safe. I think they're safe because I was trying to check out the other teams. A lot of the teams underneath them, they're not playing here tonight.
For sure. Yeah, I think Infinix after that, they're feeling great because that pretty much almost, I mean, unless something insane happens.
I think it
did,
though,
I think it's already, you know, pretty much locked down and loaded. But
which is crazy though. One chicken dinner.
Yeah.
You know, one chicken dinner, you're at the bottom. So same could be said for Impact. You know, you get that chicken dinner, whoop, you're gonna be safe. You're gonna be pretty much safe.
Got to get it done. 3 matches left to go. Only 10 points needed, I think, from a lot of these squads that are kind of hanging out in that lower range. But we'll see what happens next. I mean, Sanhok, this is that map where you could either get a ton of points or you can get one really, really quick. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere as we're going to be back with game number 2 once these players get all locked and loaded into the lobby. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back here with game number 2, and I think now that we had a good little break here, we're not gonna have to blink as hard this game, and I'm pumped up for that, baby. I'll tell you that. Like,
oh man. Okay, what day is it? Sunday. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Sunday, dude. Sunday fun day. Let's go.
Sunday fun day. Hopefully everyone's having a great day, and yeah, three more games to go. 3 more games to go here today. The top 24 from these group stages make it on into the semifinals, and then in the semifinals we'll have 16 teams where only four will make it to the Pro League. So there's a lot on the line here. It's a good night to be watching some PUBG, and I think I hear the playing, Hot Jukes. I think I hear it, man.
I think I hear it too, so let's get right on into it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The plane is here. People are dropping on out of it. And yeah, here we go. Sanhok. Sanhok, it's always a fun map to watch here. I'm interested in seeing, where's the first zone going to go, because I think that really heavily dictates who has the biggest advantage. Like, for example, in the World League, we saw footballists, right? They love to go to that northwestern island. And any time the circle ended on that island, they almost won it every single time with a ton of kills. So that's an interesting bet and strategy that I've really learned here in recent days. Now, of course, when that zone decides to shift to mainland, the first zone, then you see teams that have boot camp. Oh, look at this one, though. I mean,
not too bad, though.
Yeah, not too bad, but it's still 50-50, right? Will it go off to that island, or will it go on to the mainland? And I think these are honestly the zones that I would hate to play, to be honest, because at the same time, you're trying to go and get yourself in a good position to predict the next zone, but you really can't. And let's say you decide to go for the hard bet and be like, all right, I'm going to go mainland, I'm going to stick right here, and then it hard shifts away from you. And in Sanhok, there's just no time. You have to get going instantly.
Not only that, when you have a team surrounding you, right?
Oh, look at that.
There's a team surrounding Cosmos Esports right now, right out the drop. So they don't even have the opportunity to get fully looted. So you're going to have to hit these shots right now, and we'll see who will come out on top. We got Cosmos. We're checking in with Jay. Jay's got that vector. Jay's got the vector. Checking out there in the distance. Hopefully, they got the vector and a dream, all right? Let's see if they can accomplish their dream here, because that's warning 6 surrounding them.
Yeah, let's see it. Warning 6 with the big laydowns. We're just going to kind of just sit. I think we just wait and watch, see what happens here right now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, just watching these players, try to figure out exactly, where each other are at. See some nades going out. Goldblade throwing some into this house nearby, unable to connect. The return nade almost caught him right there.
Yeah, and Goldblade was taken out first from Hometown in game number 1. So hopefully they don't get taken out once again like that over here. I mean, definitely coming into this match with style, with the Bape. The Bape from head to toe. And right here, Tip Top CN1. Yang already dead.
Oof. I mean, that's not a great way to start Sanhok. You always want to have as many players as you can get up towards the end, especially. But yeah, I mean, right now they're all trying to make the best plays they can, holding it down in Corey. It's still early game, so no real priority to engage. But I mean, hey, if Hometown's gonna press the issue on you, you got no choice but to make some plays.
Making some plays. We got Reckless cooking up these grenades right now. Let's see what they can do with them. Hopefully connect, but Hometown, they're looking to take back that first place spot here this night. And
Oh, what a shot.
Trickster, yeah, with the mutant running across the open terrain. They're going to be spotted in the process, and Tip Top CN1, it's kind of falling apart right now.
It is, yeah, definitely. As you can just see right now, Hometown able to get those flushes really, really quickly, and that's going to be it. They're going to be out first team. Hometown's going to add some four extra points to their board and some good loot.
Good loot. Checked it in real quick. Hometown. Let me go check out their stats real quick. Okay, here they are. Hometown. So Goldblade, 17 total kills. Trickster, 8 kills. Flash, 10 kills, and then Jat G, 19 kills. So Jat G definitely one of the hard carries. Them and Goldblade. So yeah, Goldblade getting taken out early last game. I mean, you have to assume would set them back. So with them up and at them this game around here on Sanhok, they're looking to make the comeback. Oh, here's Syndicate though. Syndicate and Infinix. This is a huge fight.
Oh goodness, huge. Infinix wants to add some extra points to the leaderboard. Oh, Serve gets taken down. This is what you're talking about. You know where they're hunting for them right now, and it's pretty evened up.
Chica bleeding on out. Infinix, they just had a huge performance in game number 1, and I think Chica, can they get to him in time? Espinoza cooking a grenade, trying to connect this grenade onto D-Pain. D-Pain running around, trying to get that flank onto Espinoza. Will it be successful? And Serve also really low in the HP department.
And you can just see him just looking, driving around, trying to be able to find a position to get a good grenade right here. They're able to get everybody up on the side of Infinix. And they're looking to definitely press this issue. But like you mentioned, there's some bad blood between these two teams. Peralta's pretty low. Love to see that pre-fire from Espinosa, and they might try to get this 2v1 on the paint.
Oh, the sandwich action.
It's the 2x, though.
Dude,
the 2x.
DP is jumping all over the place. Just going for that spray down. Can he connect onto Espinosa? Again, that quick flick. D-Pain has the rock.
My
from behind. Infinix. They're just getting shredded right now, getting bodied by Syndicate.
And that's it, done.
Seem to be everywhere. I mean, Syndicate are just popping up behind every single rock, and Infinix taken out.
That 2v1 from D-Pain was just so clutch. So clutch.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, they got, you called it earlier. You called it earlier saying that they're going to hunt them down, and they're successful here in match number 2. Taking them out early.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You did, in fact, say that they were going to hunt down Infinix. And, man, I mean, they're the first, one of the first teams out of there. Really close fight. But you know what? I'm going to blame the 2X on that one, man. You know?
The 2X.
2X,
not
man.
The 2X,
yeah, it's 100%.
Not the 2X,
100%,
man.
bro. He had a red
not
dot or even
2X.
an iron sight. He's getting that knock on the D-Pain. But just due to the 2X, you know, that is the reason why Infinix got taken out.
Your hatred for the 2X. Your hatred
It's so
for
strong.
the 2X, man.
And they'll be there forever until it works, you know, properly. In my opinion, you know.
Maybe it's just your aim. You know, you ever think of that?
Don't talk to my aim about that. Don't talk about my aim.
All right,
talk about
right,
anything you want. How dare you talk about my aim?
All right.
Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying. I need to check in. I need to see exactly what you and the 2X got going on. You know, because I mean, you've been talking about it for a while here.
I've given it so many chances, Dave. Given it so many chances. You know, I come back to it after a while. I'm like, hey, come on.
On what weapon though? On what weapon?
Any weapon. Any weapon. But you know what? I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning of the season, so season 1, season 2, 2X M4 was the meta. I mean, everybody used it. And then I don't know. Just one day, it just for some reason just didn't feel like it was ringing as true. And then the red dot became king. So yeah, not too sure. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I'm on the side of it. You know.
2X 2020. All right, you heard it here first. That's gonna be my that's gonna be my slogan. All right, 2X 2020.
To be taken out the game.
I just say. So checking in over here. This is Hometown. So I told you I spoke to a couple players here. I spoke to Jat G from Hometown, and I just kind of broke down their stats just a moment ago. And kind of in a similar position as our Syndicate squad. Like, they're pretty comfortable in their placements right now on the overall leaderboard. So they're going to be coming into today's matches, using it as sort of like a training ground, you know, using it as a opportunity to try some new things and some new strategies and swap some things up. So Jat G is the IGL for the actual squad here. And
All right.
yeah. Yeah, so Jat G said that they played last PMCO with a different squad but got eliminated in the semis. So, I mean,
Ooh.
think about it. You tried to play last PMCO. You didn't qualify. But you practiced, you trained, and now you're here again and you're doing great. Like
Gotta
that
feel
training. Yeah, you got to feel good and that determination like it's your second chance right now. It's your second chance and it's working out.
You know, I love to see that. You know what? That just proves that they went into the lab and they put some work that they need to get done. Because right now, so far, I think that they're a top 3 team, at least from what I've seen. Their play style, how they're able to kind of push together, and when you start looking at like high level teams, they work so well when it comes to different kind of pushing. You'll have one teammate push a certain area while the other one pre-fires for them. Those kind of plays, I think, are the really difference makers from a tier 1 squad versus like a tier 2, tier 3. And I think Hometown, you know, at least so far, are starting to prove that that they've definitely made some adjustments from last time.
And that's what you got to do, right? You got to, you know, whatever didn't work last time around PMCO, what was that, like 3 months ago, maybe? Whatever didn't work, you had all this time to practice, you know, practice with the squad, review the VOD, see what didn't work, and take what didn't work and just throw it out the window. You know, throw it out the window. It didn't work last time. We're not going to try here again, and that's what they did. That's exactly what Hometown did. And before yesterday's matches, they were in first place. You know, obviously they didn't play yesterday's games, so other squads were able to kind of overthrow them on that first place spot. But at the end of the day, even Jat G said, like, first place is cool and all here in group stages, but it's really only top 24 that matters. And checking in right now with Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi, no kills in game number 1. Looking to maybe make the comeback here.
This is he's waiting. He said 3-2-1 with this team, and they put those shots on instantly. I don't know how far separated they are to really kind of get this done. I would have loved to see that play be a little bit more set, you know, that they had no clue they were there. And if Impact would have just had a little bit more separation to make those plays, it would have been, I think, a finish.
What do you mean separation, though? Hold on.
So,
what do you mean
so
separation?
for example, this, right? They had no clue that they were in that area. So you want to be able to get as many players in a position to really take advantage of those off angles. Wi-Fi had the huge one to be able to get that initial knock. But right after that initial knock, they were not in a spot to try and press that or take any advantage of it. You know, maybe they were hoping to try to get that knock with Outsider alongside of it. But yeah, once they got that knock, they got that pickup, and were able to move on. So when you have that much of an open, free range on there, you want to be able to at least get 2 knocks, or, you know, because Outsider could have just came left and got 2 knocks and then full sent it and got the squad wipe. But yeah, you know, just unable to really take full advantage of it. And they're able to survive.
They're still alive. They're still alive. But on the flip end of that, though, I mean, as far as Impact, you know, slow and steady, right? Slow and steady. You got
True.
3 more games to go. You know, personally, I don't know. With 3 more games to go, this is Sanhok. You know, and most of the time, once we start to take some shots on Sanhok, there's another squad right on over the hill. You know, ready,
Great point.
eager to just, you know, crest on over there and just take you out. And we'll see. We'll see. Yes, you know, they didn't get those initial knocks, but they'll most likely get the opportunity here once again. As we see that next circle pop, very center.
Oh,
very
and a lot
fair.
of water.
There's a lot of water, yeah, in between, though. That's my concern. A lot of water, so it's going to be kind of rough.
Yeah,
definitely rough. Not kind of rough. Definitely.
This is what I was talking about when it comes to that first circle. It's just like you have to make a bet on where do you think the zone's going to go. Will it go in mainland or will it go off into the island? And so far, you would guess that it's going to go onto that main island, as it has a little bit more in the circle, but we see Survival from Syndicate getting a good knock and flush.
Just rushing in.
Yeah, just rushing in, pressing it. And you can just see Syndicate, how they are just pressing this right now, knowing that they are at a huge numbers advantage. Nick Nade coming out on the Bishop. Does a little bit of damage. Oh, second one coming.
Oh, Bishop. Wow.
So close.
The ledge of the building right there. Deflecting that grenade.
So close right there. That would have been a great one for him. But at the same time, the rest of his team so far away. he would have to make some
here
insane
comes the
plays.
push.
Yeah, just,
The 4v1.
yeah,
Bishop
just-
in the corner. D-Pain actually able to take down Bishop first with that grenade. And, oh no, in the kill feed, I saw a 303 on 303 nade. And, yeah, they must have been fighting over a loot crate.
yeah, no,
They were fighting over. I was just
well,
joking.
I mean,
joking.
I believe the correction, death crates, as they were
Death
able to
crate.
wipe out, defeaters right there, and that's
Yeah.
a tough break for defeaters. They were split up, and you had 2 members. They went against 8 players. Full squad of syndicate, and then a full squad of 3v3. So yeah, 303. I'm sorry. So not the best break if you're defeaters, that's for sure.
But they were the ones separated, though.
It's true.
Defeaters, they were kind of spread out. So you got to play close-knit here, at least on Sanhok, from what I've seen in the past, to kind of work out for these squads. So it does look like Impact. They chose to make the swim very early on. I like this call.
Yeah, I mean, you have to kind of guess that the zone is most likely going to head over to the island, just considering how much percentage it is. So right now they're just in hot teeing, slowly trying to get into the zone. It's zone number 3. This is where it gets deadly. If you're stuck in the edge of circle here on Sanhok, and that zone hard shifts on you come zone 4, zone 5 time,
Yeah.
it is so difficult to get in. So I love the fact that, Impact decided to just, hey, let's just get in the best position we can as soon as possible.
Oh, no. Impact, I see them out there. They're trying to get into a good position, but to bet. Okay, so Wi-Fi is going to actually be
quick
spotting
shots.
out Iconic, snaking it right there in the grass behind the rock. And we were talking about it earlier on. Wi-Fi not hitting those shots, but hitting them now onto Tibet when it counts.
Was able to get it done. It's also a little risky considering that they're at the edge of circle here. And if they're not able to get this flush and the zone hard shifts, they're going to have a really difficult time to be able to get in. Oh, but the zone ends up going right on top of them right here. So that's gonna be a huge break for them. Now they're gonna opt to try and rotate, catch Tibet over here. But look at all the rest of these squads. All the rest of these
In
squads.
the south, yeah.
I mean, man. This is what I'm talking about. So
Nowhere
difficult.
to go.
So tough to get these kind of rotations going.
That's a big fight, though, up there. If Impact could secure the northern half and make their way on in, they're right on the edge, and they'll definitely have the advantage compared to the squad down to the south. But Tibet, a couple of their members, they are going to be separate right now in the mountains, in the cliffs, and they know exactly that where Impact are, out there.
So this is what I was talking about, like when it comes to information, let's say you're pushing outside that circle. Let's just give it a world where the zone hard shifted south. The second you shoot those shots onto Tibet, they know where you're at, and they are going to be laser focused on trying to gatekeep you, especially since you're outside of blue. And that's what's happening. So that's what I'm saying is, like, when it comes to shooting there, you really want to make sure you're either in a good position or able to get that squad wipe. Otherwise, you're going to get gate kept hard. And speaking of that, look at Hometown putting some big shots onto warning 6 right now. Big battle coming up.
Hometown. Cabana jumping in the water. We're saying,
I'm out.
I got to take a swim. Yeah, I got to cool down. It's a little too moist out here on Sanhok. And their bathing suits on. They saw that it was Hometown. They saw the kill feed. They saw the knock and the immediate disengage.
I mean,
Ooh,
yeah, but at the same time,
bush.
they caught 2. They caught 2 of them. It's pretty even right now. Will they catch one of these players off guard? Yeah, KOS up on top of the hill. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is out of zone. They need to start making a rotation here really quickly. This is what I was talking about. When that zone hard shifts like that, it is just a nightmare.
Oh, Cash! What? Hometown, they were taking the fight. They took the fight on the warning 6 right here. What did they think? They just disappeared?
They just, they thought that maybe they were going to be able to get the movement on Ranny.
Oh, my God.
Oh, crawled his way up, but I don't even know if he's going to be able to make it with this blue zone. It's going to be real close. It's zone 4. It hurts. 1 HP. 1 second. Keep on getting it up.
Got it.
Look how Eagle's driving in.
Trickster taking some shots right now onto Scrimform NA in the buggy, trying to make the pull-up. And the blue zone now. The blue zone on top of all these players. Trickster, the last one alive for the squad here. Going to be lean peeking that one, going for the spray down over here. Was able to connect and get that thirst. And if I'm not mistaken, they were almost taken out right there in the process.
If it's not going to be now, it looks like it's only a matter of time unless they're able to rotate on in. And you can see On just flying into this next zone, trying to do the best he can. Getting tapped away. Barely in. Big battles. Oh, but this is zones 5. Look at this.
Oh!
Pretender.
Pretender.
Yep.
Pretender.
Oh, he has no heals. He has no heals.
Oh,
and he down.
Cash is still out here in the bush. Cash is like, okay, I don't care about the blue zone. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to get some kill points and just surprise everybody, backstab them as they tried to make their way on into the zone.
I mean, hey, Cash muddy. I mean, he put on his cleaning uniform. He's like, I'm cleanup crew right now. I'm just going to be adding some extra points
and look at that.
onto the board. And look at the syndicate. Still 3 alive, and they're going to be able to secure the zone right here. Yeah, survival just going out as they try to get that pickup. Dangerous circle right here for all these squads.
Cash went down to the blue zone right there, but I call it a win.
He went down proud.
I mean,
yeah,
exactly. I call it a win. If you can get 1 point, 2 or 3 points from the blue for your squad, and then deny the points to other teams, that's a dub. That's a W for me.
Especially in zone 5. In zone 5, like trying to get into that, it just chunks so much. Yeah, Gabana just gonna go out. Whale going out.
Gabana was the player that jumped into the water and avoided the whole fight in order to try to get some more placement points. So
yeah,
we saw.
Smart play, but at the end of the day, that blue's too strong. And Impact, they are feeling the pain right now of the blue zone as they're trying to press up onto 303. Here comes Wi-Fi with the angle. Will they spot him out? It's going to be a close one. Interesting fight. 21 seconds left on the clock. They have to
right
get
on the edge.
Oh, and Wi-Fi gets caught. Oh, that's it. Impact done. Kill switch. Look at this. Execute. They're on top of the hill, and they are just shooting at everybody right now. Big game for Execute coming up. 6 kills on the board already, and they got the best position hands down in this circle.
Yeah, and we've seen these zones, and we know exactly how they play out. If you're up here in the mountains on the high ground looking down, eventually the blue zone, eventually the blue zone is going to just cut off all those entrances, and you're going to be up there chilling, like they are right now, just taking shots onto everybody. I mean, Killswitch is prone right now, just chilling, just shooting everybody and getting kills, getting points. That's going to force these other squads to not really have any safe pathway on into here. We're down to 4 teams.
14. Syndicate, though, have been working really hard. They got 12 kills on the board, but they are just getting shredded right now by all the rest of these players. Gonna try to get this revive. It's gonna be really close. Zone number 6. This blue zone is just straight toxic. You cannot be in it, but it's all Execute right now. I mean, they have free reign, to win this game.
This is, I told you, chicken dinner.
Oh, the zone shifts though.
They're getting it. There's a little tip though. There's a little tip still. I see that.
They're gonna have to run out in the open. They're gonna have to run out in the open if they want to get the securement here. It's gonna be a close fight. But at the end of the day, like we mentioned, this side of the zone footballists in the World League, they're the ones that end up winning $100,000 using this kind of same strategy.
Yeah.
And now all they got to do is, kill switch. He's got to just kill. Big hit some
I
big
think
shots.
right there, where they're smoking, that cliff is in play. Right here. Just a little. I mean, there's not a lot of cover though.
It's a slippery cliff.
And you have to assume the next zone definitely is not going to favor this. So that's why we see Fate are already dropping down. 303 though, they got the resets and they got the compounds. Syndicate, they got the revive as well. They got a duo.
They got the duo up, and I think it worked out considering that, they waited for so long to peek and kill switch. Took a little too long to rotate on in, and now here goes Fate in the 1v1 with Rafino. This is a huge fight.
Uzi breaking down the door right there. Syndicate trying to flank around the west side, and
one member up. Fate wins the 1v1.
Mountain. The last one up, too. Fate is the last one up for the squad.
1v3.
303, though. 303. It's a 1v3. The grenade coming on out from Fate. The blue zone going to start to push. That grenade will be inflicting a lot of damage on those 2 members. And Fate, Uzi in, looking to get the dub. Going for the spread out. It's a 1v1. Jukes, 1v1.
The blue.
No, what?
What an angle.
The blue.
Oh my gosh, so close.
The blue.
So close.
The blue?
The blue. I mean, he goes into the blue, and it was actually a really sick angle there because he had that little edge of that wall to try to use it to his advantage. But man, 303, that zone shift working out perfect for him. It was still way too close for comfort, but they got to be proud about that one. Look how many kills they put on the board. 15! 15 for 303. What a game for them.
15, 303, second place, you know. Second place. Popping off. Kill switch, 2 kills. Oh, third place, though.
Syndicate?
I mean, Syndicate, they were just, we saw them from start to finish, just
13?
in fight after fight after fight. Like, they didn't stop.
They did not. They didn't stop by any means. What a game number 2. Another close one right here. I think we're constantly seeing some of these squads get in these kind of 1v3, 1v4 situations, just short, unable to get it done. But at the end of the day, you gotta keep your head up high after a performance like that. And after that, let's just go straight on over to the scoreboard to see exactly how we look after game number 2. And we're going to start off with the main storyline here. That is who is going to make it into the top 24. Starting to see some movement for some of these squads right now. Look at that. ThizzleTron able to go ahead and secure 24th so far. Now, they played yesterday. Yesterday. They are on the cusp of getting passed up right now.
Spartanos.
Yeah.
Spartanos Gaming as well. They played yesterday.
So after this game, Spartanos, unfortunately, doesn't look like they will be making it into the semi-finals. At the end of the day, though, you got to look at some of these other squads. There's 2 games left. Impact, they are still playing. Cosmos is also playing right now. They can if they put up a couple big performances, they may be able to just pass up a lot of these squads and make it into the semis.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely can. Looking at this 68, yeah, they're not very far from actually qualifying. The thing that concerns me, and I know I brought this up maybe like 2 days ago, like if you're a squad, any squad down here, you know, it's the final day, you got 2 more games to go, and you barely make it, that's not a good sign for me, at least, in my opinion.
True.
Moving forward. So hopefully, you know, some things could change up and, you know, they could pop off. I mean, everybody has a bad day here and there. And yeah, I mean, with 2 more games to go, I have to assume, in fact, they should be able to qualify. Angry Babies, that's another one. They're not here, so they're already done. Honestly, though, 303, that last game, it was a 1v1v1. I'm gonna add the blue zone. The blue zone was in that game as well.
Oh yeah, I mean you can't deny it. The blue zone's just too strong. It's the MVP of Sanhok every time.
Tap.
Yep, every single time. Let's go look at the rest of the leaderboards after that matchup. You can see right now, teams definitely getting up there. Syndicate pushing their way up with 136 points. 303, second place. 145 points, baby. I mean, they're going to have some good bragging rights going into the semifinals. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, no prize pools won yet for these teams. It's all about making it into the top 24, but there's a lot of bragging rights, a lot of clout to be won by being
Not
able
only
to get
that,
first.
like these stats at the end of the tournament, like the leaderboard, the stats, that's all concrete. Like that's there. You know, like this gets put on the internet on different websites and different references. So it's like you can go back, you can check out, you know, Liquipedia, whatever, and you're gonna be first place. You're gonna be second place in the group stages, you know, for your squad with your teammates as well. So I mean, this is a nice little record, and it's an indicator for other people, you know, starting to look at you. You know, you start to pop off quests. You know, they're popping off. They're gonna start to get some attention. You know, people are gonna want to find out more about the squad, and you know, you click their names and you check them out, and then you can see like all these different stats. So yeah, top 24, that's the play, but you also want to be there at the top so that you can tell everybody like, listen, we're the best. We're the best in the lobby. All right,
That's right.
That's a fact. That's a fact because we got this.
Hey, data, that's what it's all about right there. When you're able to show that, hey, guess what? We're one of the top squads. We performed this. We've done this. It's live. You can see it. That's how you try to approach, you know, different sponsors, different things like that, because everybody wants to be able to play video games for a living. And if you want to be able to do that, you got to perform. You got to perform and show that, hey, that we're one of the best here. But at the end of the day, though, I think that besides that, this is the best practice that all these teams are going to be able to get possible moving on into the next rounds. Because at the end of the day, remember, ladies and gentlemen, there's only going to be four of these teams that are going to be moving on into the Pro League. So If you are confirmed right now, I think you really need to be studying, trying some different things, whatever you can do to make sure when that time comes, you're able to play at your absolute peak, because that is really, at the end of the day, all that matters.
Yeah, and we talk about this as well. Like at least here, the last couple days, I personally I've been seeing like some different plays, different strategies, come out from these squads, and it feels a lot different to me watching these lobbies PMCO compared to like the World League, or compared to PMPL last split. So yeah, definitely if you're one of these invited teams for the Pro League, I would be watching my competition or potential competition to come, because they might have some new strategies that you're just not aware of. And now this is your time to study on them, for sure.
Definitely right here. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, what a crazy 2 matches we've had so far. 2 more left to go. Next one, we're going to be up in Vikendi right here. And we see some squads still need to add some points onto the board. Every team is guaranteed at least 1 point here. But at the same time, yeah, you want to be able to get at least to the top 3 position, get some points on the board, and at least show the fans too, right? Show your people, your supporters, hey, baby, we came here to play today. And, hey, match number 3 is going to be coming up right after this quick break. What is going on, everybody? Match number 3. The players are locked and loaded in the lobby, jumping around, throwing some snowballs at each other because we're going into Vikendi. We're going into Vikendi here. I mean, still a lot on the line. Top 24 are moving on to the semifinals, and today we're going to find out who exactly that top 24 is going to be.
So, players loaded in the plane, currently buckling their seatbelts and putting their trays up. Jukes, let's get into the game.
Let's go. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, everybody. We see a good, solid north to south lane path heading on over all the way to Hot Springs, and we can just see some of these teams doing those quick drops. That's going to leave Garoka, Villa, Mount, pretty much everybody. At the end of the day, Vikendi's a small enough map, but pretty much no matter where the plane path's going, you can pretty much land wherever you want. So at the same time, if your drop spot is going to be on the north side, you can have a little bit of an advantage, considering that you're going to have a little faster loot time. But, ladies and gentlemen, the main thing, water or no water? The predictions. No water!
Wow.
Well, I mean, does that count as, that's like 3% water. So whoever...
We need a remake. We need a remake,
we need a remake here. Oh, man, it looks like the final day, yesterday, for those squads, the Vikendi was nice, and only 20% in the water. But today, it seems a little bit nicer, as it's around, about 5, 8%. So, can't go wrong.
How about 5.8%?
5.8, I'll go with that. I agree. I agree. But if you round
go.
it up, then,
6.5.
And then that's just good math right there. So, hey, can't beat it. Can't beat it. We see these squads, dropping into their different directions. Syndicate, they're going to have almost that entire island, central side of it, completely to themselves. So they're doing pretty well. A lot of teams dropped on the south side right here. And they're going to have to get looted up. Either they can take their time and rotate on in, and it should be pretty simple.
So chicken dinner. Who do you got? Chicken dinner. Who do you got? I got Syndicate. I was going to pick them before I saw.
Oh, man, you had to say Syndicate, huh?
I was going to pick them before.
I don't know about that.
Before. Come on, man.
Commissioner Dave, how could you do this to me?
I was going to pick them before I saw where they dropped by themselves out there in the east.
I will decide to pick a team once I see the map one more time.
No.
Let me think here.
Oh, man.
Who is
you're going to get reported, dude. You're going to get reported. And you're going to get forced to use the 2-time scope only.
Oh, I choose the team that decides to never use the 2-time scope. If they didn't use it all game, then no. I'm going to go with, I'll go with the feeders. Why not? Dude, Richie.
The feeders?
Yeah, Richie is my #1 fan. Okay? So I got to go. I'm going to give them a shot on this one right here.
Okay.
His words,
Okay.
not mine, ladies and gentlemen. Kappa.
All right. Well, that's that. So we got our squads locked and loaded. We got our picks. Chat, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. What are your picks? Who do you think will come out on top of the final Vikendi map here tonight? I see a lot of people in the chat talking about impact. Impact this, impact that. Impact. They're only about 3 points out of that top 24 position, you know, in order to make it on into that next round. So all they have to do is play the next 2 games, and in one of those games, get a kill.
That's true. That's true.
That's it.
So all they got to do, I mean, it should be a cakewalk for them.
1 kill.
Yeah,
and
1
play
kill.
2 games.
Come on.
And just play it. Just
Simple.
play it. just
Could you
load
imagine,
into
though?
the lobby.
I mean, I don't even want to. I can only imagine a world where they don't actually achieve that. That would be the biggest throw in all of PUBG Mobile history.
If they don't do that, I'm giving 2 people in the chat 8,000 uses.
Oh man,
There you
dude!
go.
Now you're instead of the caster's curse, Dave. It's too strong. It's too
3
strong
points.
right here.
Please.
Goodness gracious. I mean, it should be a bet that should be pretty easy. At the end of the day, we'll still have to see. You know, this is a good Vikendi match. Yeah, you never know. You do never know here. And we're seeing some teams just kind of rotate. Slow Vikendi start as we normally see.
I mean, this is exciting. You got SK right here in Azima. You know, they're coming over here to scoop up the other 2 squad mates. Hopefully everybody can pile into Azima. Hopefully they don't get exploded on. But crazy times out here. I mean, Vikendi, crazy times. The thing is, though, we could live in a world where Impact, they do play the 2 games and get taken out first with no kills.
It's possible. Yeah.
Because the last 2 games yesterday for our other groups, we had teams hunting each other down just because. You know, there's no reason. They just, I'm just going to hunt them down. I'm just going to take a fight early because they can, right? Teams that are up there on the first page that are safe, they can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want.
Well, here's the thing, right? They don't have to get taken out first. They could get taken out, you know.
Oh, yeah. 11th.
Yeah, I mean, 11th. So, I mean, you have to get top 10. If they get a top 10 finish, they've secured it pretty much, right? Because that'll be the point they need. And an extra additional one that's all guaranteed, you know? Yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah, they get taken out anywhere the first, 5, 6 teams. It should be, that's going to be disastrous. So right now, they're going to try to confirm these kills. They have an eye on warning 6 here, but we'll have to see how it plays out for these teams right now.
So I know you asked, I know you said, hey, Stats Dave, give us the stats on a couple of these squads. Hometown, they got 60 total kills as a squad with 12K damage given. So they have fired their bullets, fired their shots, and they inflicted 12,000 K. 12,000 million, damage on
That's a lot of damage.
So they're out there at the top. Yep, they got the damage bank. They've been putting their stocks in damage, and it's been paying off. So 60 kills. I'm trying to see what other squads are. Ninth Circle, they're not playing tonight. They have 57. Wow, Quest with 84 total kills. They actually came in here and popped off. Syndicate, 65 total kills with 13K damage given. So, yeah, Syndicate, Hometown, they're trying to duke it out here. Fist fight for that most damage, most kills. And
if you were to tell me right now who I think like some of the top 5 squads would be, I mean, I think you have to put Syndicate up there. Quest Syndicate, for sure.
Quest.
Hometown, I think, have been really performing really well. I like their play style. A couple little things I'd like to see them dial in. At the same time, though, they've been doing really good. Another squad I'd have to think about. I think Punjab Esports. They have some really hype moments. That's for sure. I just think that they need to also dial in a couple things before they are really a squad that's just going to be like a dominating team. And then from there, who would you pick,
4.
Dave? Yeah, who would you pick?
You said 5. What's your 5th? I
think I gotta go with Endgame.
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 Okay.
After you know what? It would be either between Endgame or 303 for me.
Okay, yeah, I was waiting for 303.
Yeah, it's got to be.
They have been, doing pretty well here.
It's gotta be between those, because Endgame started off super slow, and then yesterday just popped off. Like, they showed, like, a much different team, I think, that we saw in the earlier days. 303 have been pretty consistent from start to finish here. So that's what I'm going to have to kind of bet on right now. But there's still a lot of squads that have a ton of potential. Null.
They're also a really good one.
You know what? I forgot about Ninth Circle, man. Ninth Circle,
Oh, Ninth Circle.
Yeah,
I just got done telling you how much damage they had, too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot about Ninth Circle. You got to put Ninth.
But the thing is, at this point, you named about 10 teams. The thing is,
those are my top 8, okay, guys? You heard it right here.
Dude, the thing is, only 4 will make it to the Pro League. Now, that's when things get a little, a little choppy, a little dicey out here. I definitely agree with you with Quest. I mean, it's hard to not, especially with their numbers, that they've been putting up. I can close my eyes and say Quest. It's as easy as that. Wow. Okay, look at this aggressive push right here. Molly. Yep. Molly from Memo.
Caught him.
Going to be connecting onto Cash, and Cash
he's
is
going to
trying
go down.
That's going to take down Cash. Okay, there's somebody there. Memo looking to maybe get the flush right here. Uzi in hand. Wishy underneath the bridge troll with the Bison. Gorez sprayed onto Memo.
Yeah, and he's going to get 2 here. Got to start seeing the push come out now. I mean, that's 2 knocked. Will we see it, though? Memo putting in work. That's going to be the 2 kills that they really, really needed. So, yeah. Way to start off this Vikendi match for Impact.
Actually carrying the squad to qualification right there.
Just like that.
I mean, the 2 kills. One more kill. One more. You're in. Welcome to the club.
Who's going to get it?
One more kill.
Who's going to get it? We'll have to wait and see right now. But you know what? You got to also think there's some teams a little bit lower on the leaderboards that could possibly, pass them up too. So you always got to have have that concern as well. But we'll see what happens right now as the zone center's out right now. So nothing should be too different as opposed to where squads are looking to rotate.
So my list, the fans are the ones that win.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day.
Oh, man, too. Another team that's been killing it. I don't even want to do this because there's so many teams that have been just doing so well. Execute, too. Execute has been crushing. I mean, Kill Switch, he's a really, really great fragger for that squad.
Okay. So I agree with you. There's a lot of individual, players definitely coming out there. Ooh, Jat G, the top, kill leader for Hometown, just straight up YOLO sending it. Will be connected on and spotted in the process by Infinix. Their arch enemies here in the lobby.
Oh, yeah. Once again, going at it. Infinix has Chica on their team. He was an ex-player for Tempo Storm, really well-seasoned veteran. He's played in plenty of lands himself, and he's trying to get it done here today. And look at this. There's a 3-way fight right now going on. Hometown, LS, and IFX as well.
I've had chicken kebabs with Chica in Malaysia.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, actually crazy to
How
think
were they?
About. I don't remember the taste. I just remember
so that means they weren't good.
Just laughing the whole time. I don't even know what we were laughing about. We were just straight chilling. Oh, Goldblade though, making a Zima pull up, trying to get the wrap around, and immediately popping out the Zima. Sammy from Cosmos.
Oh, he got the Trickster.
Wow. What? Trickster?
Oh,
where'd he come from?
But Trickster went for the thirst rather than picking up his teammate. So he's going to get the confirms, but yeah, that's going to be Goldblade down. Yeah, 3 kills, points over teammates right here.
Where did Trickster come from?
I mean, he was there the whole time. So Trickster was holding that angle. And oh, look at this nade.
Vigilante.
Oh,
Vigilante cooking
Trickster.
that Trickster. No more.
The bounce. Oh, it's 1 HP.
Some damage.
Well, 25%. Oh, there comes the second one. This one.
Hey,
it's a Molly.
The Molly. Nowhere to go.
Gotta make a play, Trickster. Yeah, Peralta. Too strong right there. And it's going to be him out
there. I liked how they used the Mollies because that kind of kept them pinned down, behind that boulder. To allow the squad to kind of just push up and get that final. Oh, we're popping up. I saw Kill Switch for just a second there. I don't know. When I see Kill Switch, I get worried. Because Kill Switch is kill hungry. All right? Yeah, I said
That's a fact.
Kill Switch, kill hungry.
I'll tell you what, man. When it comes to at least individual players, I think that he's a strong fragger in this entire lobby. Just his movement, the way he's been executing it, he's been really doing a great job for his team. At the end of the day, it is a team game. You want to be able to have everybody up, but it looks like they were going to be down. It's fate from 303. And now, oh, here comes Kill Switch with the laydown. Gets knocked.
Ooh, 303 looking to maybe get the back-to-back chicken dinners, but they lost 2 already. Yep, lost 2 already, and I'm starting to see and hear.
Oh, syndicate on 303
right now. The rematch.
Yeah, and syndicate coming in with a big third party, kind of, you know, saving execute just a little bit here. Now Valak, the last member up from 303, he's in a lot of pain. Execute was able to get these reses off. I wonder if they're just looking to heal and just get the heck out of here, knowing that that third party's going on right now.
So
oh no, they're stuck. They're
They're
stuck.
stuck.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, they're smoking their dossier. They're smoking their dossier. He's running towards it, and they might be able to get this injection. Ooh, close shots from Valak.
The third party. I mean, you're out there. You're not in the safe area for the next circle. I see Kill Switch in the smoke trying to do some donuts.
Valak.
Scoop. Valak gonna be popping on out. Trying to take some shots. Yeah.
Ooh. Let them go on by right there, and that is going to be execute. Yeah, able to just rotate a little bit into a safer spot. Syndicate dropping the gas cans right here, saying, "I don't need this. I need gunfire right now. I need 5-5."
So serve from Syndicate is the second most fragger, I guess, if that makes sense, in the lobby. 23 total kills, and guess who's in first?
Ooh.
You've been talking about him. That's a clue.
Twinkles. Just kidding.
No, he's
in
the scope. He's in the scope right now. Kill Switch in first right now with 29. So, yeah, I mean, you're talking about individual players, and in third place, you got slapped from Paradox NA. That's a cool one to see.
Yeah, I got to talk to Slapped a little bit yesterday in the chat, and man, he was definitely pumped up after they say, "But here, look at this tip top and 6 angry men."
Oh no, yep, tip top. Getting shredded right now. 2 of the members already bleeding out. Yang MP5 versus Pico with the Uzi in the windowsill.
Oh, this is it.
Pico cooking this. Oh, trying to ricochet. Trying to bounce it. It's going for the roll. Oh, but exploding just a little too late, and the revive was successful. I love the mindset though from Pico.
A different one.
I mean, that is honest IQ. I mean, talk about reading books. Pika has been studying here.
Hey, you know what? Off the backboard. Trying to get it into the air, but it's just a little too short. Did look like one nade from one of the other members was able to get that confirmed. And Shy, he is just on pickup duty right now, trying to res his teammates, and it's Tip Top in a lot of hurt. And 6 Angry Men, they're opting to just kind of just hold this right now and try to make the best of the plays. Not wanting to make any risks.
Uzi spray down. Hey, we got HH24 in the chat, you know, trying to scope out the competition.
Okay, all right.
About that earlier on. I think I saw 7 Worlds Gaming in the chat as well. Welcome on into the stream, everybody. Thank you for tuning on in. We appreciate you.
See a lot of legends in the chat. A lot of legends. See, exclusive. You know, she played in Dubai and the NA Star Challenge. Got Christy. Oh, Christy there. And yeah, HH, one of the best players in competitive PUBG Mobile. And I'll tell you, when it comes to duos, him and Tensa, I'll take them as a duo almost over anyone. But you know, we're looking at this fight right now.
We're looking.
The duo of Tip Top, they are knocked. The rest of those players have to come get help. Yang, it's all up to Yang right now with the MP5K.
Well, Shy ran across the street. Shy ran across the road to maybe take the fight onto P-Gun. Was taken down, and yeah, just HP, AKM in hand. They know. They were watching the kill feed. They know there's only one up, and Yang in the smokes right now, going for the spray down with the MP5, and trying to reposition themselves. This is a 1v4. Oh, able to connect that to 2. Yang, hello, clock is one. Oh, Yang with 3. Yang just took out 3.
Yang, getting it done. He's gonna be able to get this first aid off, and he's trying to get this done. Well, can we see this? Is this the legendary 1v4 moment right here?
Pika, Running up the stairs. Going for the revive. Oh. Yang also.
He has to press. He knows that he doesn't want to let them get these revives off. Maybe he's trying to get these confirms. What is he doing? He's really trying to figure out the... Okay, he's going to go ahead, put some HP. Opts to go for the reset here. Pika did get the revive off. Oh, the pre-fire. Oh, the Uzi!
Oh, Pika.
Uzi, so strong.
Dude. Pika coming in clutch, though, honestly.
Hit him with that Thunderbolt, man.
Yang, dude, kicking out 3.
That was so strong.
That was so
strong. Yeah, not at all. And it was so close right there. And he had that. He ADS'd because he had to. Because he was on that low range. If he hip fired, I don't think it would have been enough height. He ADS'd right on time. But man, that Uzi up close is just so strong. What a performance! So that's what I love to see. Love to see that coming from these players.
Yang, thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, thank you for showing us that. That was
round of applause, dude. Round of applause.
Art. Yeah, round of applause in the chat right there. That was just something else. Those plays like that is what gets my blood, going. Gets it pumping. It gets it pumping. Like my veins in my neck were like popping out right there because of the gameplay from Yang.
I just get way too hype. I can only imagine, as a caster casting onto this, you're gonna hear us both just screaming because this is genuine excitement. Loving to see these players make some insane plays like this. You got Null on top of Mount Kresnik right now, really separated, just trying to get as much intel. And Jonas with the MP5K holding this spot. These teams are really, really close together right now.
What a spot.
But they're just waiting for the zone, waiting to see where this next one's going to shift. It's zone 5, so I mean, this zone is toxic here. And we don't see the map. It looks like, okay, they're in the circle.
They're in the circle, but they are pinched right now. That's Infinex right down to the south, and that's going to be SK to the north. And Noel's kind of right in the middle of this sandwich.
We saw the kill feed, warning 6, taking out a couple members from Syndicate right there. And that's a battle going on as they're getting some trades back and forth between each other. Wondering how that's turning out. But right now we're just looking at Null hold this position on top of Mount Kresnik. And look at this.
Still 4 up.
And yeah, still 4 up, knocks up Pig. He hears them. He knows exactly where they're at. He's giving that intel to the rest of his squad. But at the same time, the second you shoot, all that is going to do is give all the information to all the surrounding teams. Look how many teams are just stacked up right now, right here.
So what do you think? Impact, I mean, I know they're together, but at the same time, I feel like they're kind of split.
Yeah, I would be playing really tight right now if I was in this position and waiting for the zone. You don't want to get knocked, and you don't want to be in a position where you can't get rest. That's really the most important thing, I think, at this zone. But hey, to each their own. I'm not in here. They are. It's all up to them to make the plays.
Look at this. Punjab on the defense right now. The defeaters trying to make their way on up. Oh!
Richie with the
Uzi
Uzi
from the sky. Yep. Richie swapping on over to that Uzi trying to defend.
Not
Only
Richie.
a duo up right now. Richie knocked down, and Punjab, they are just in the smoke, just spraying. Bishop, the last one alive. Jump shot as well. Vehicle explosion. Huh. And they're getting third-partied as well.
Yep,
I see down there to bet, shooting away.
He got clipped in the back. That stung. He's going to try to get that res off with the heal. And that is a tough fight. Both of them had to disengage from that one completely. And it looks like Impact was able to pick up Wi-Fi, so they're still going to have 4 zones. 6. About to close right now. And remember, this is that deadly one. They're going to have to be able to shift into it right now. And this is an interesting ending here on Mount Kresnik. So many different defolates, so many different little rocks you can hide behind. And I think that's why we see so many kind of heal strat endings in Vikendi. I wonder, well, I think we might see one here again. Just like the way this game's looking.
Welcome to Mount Kresnik.
Mount Kresnik, yes.
Mount Kresnik, yes.
Roast right now. As you can see, Richie's back up. And smoking his face off right now. He does not want any team
driving
to
by. Yeah.
And he's fine with that.
Who is that? Who is that?
Syndicate.
Oh, Jack.
Look at Drac. Oh, Car98.
Oh, yes.
Will we see a snipe? Will we see an actual snop knife? Snop knife.
Snipe knock. Snipe knock in the chat.
Oh man, dude, it's a snop night right now. And will we see it? The sunshine fall upon me as a bolt action sniper knock. I mean, I would love to see it. Oh,
the 8-time scope.
It's a dream. It's so beautiful, but it's so hard to catch on stream. I mean, the flicks are so quick. These guys are so on point when it comes to that. And you can see,
We'll see it in the kill feed.
yeah, we will. We will be able to execute. They're stuck right now. I mean, this is zone 6. They can't move unless they have a vehicle, and he does. He's got a snowmobile.
Oh,
Richie sees him.
Oh no! Oh
Richie
no!
with the
Kill
track.
switch!
Can he
Kill
do
switch!
it?
Oh, kill switch on
Gets
the
by Richie.
snowmobile. Just cruising by. Just cruising by, and you know who kill switch is running into?
Ooh.
Impact up
Yeah.
there.
And you can see Zute put in some work with that Bison. 9 mils, just so plentiful when it comes to Vikendi, more than any other ammunition, at least in my opinion. And we're starting to see the zone about to close. Wonder where it will hard shift to, or if it centers out. Regardless, it's going to be a tough one for all these teams. And you can see
They're a little paranoid out here.
yeah, I mean, you have to be. I mean, this is the hard part about Vikendi. There's just so many different spots where teams can be hiding. And we're going to see a lot of MP5Ks, a lot of Uzis out right now, trying to make plays. Zone shifts. Does go up to the side left.
Not making a move right now.
Oh, looks like Zute did find kill switch.
Okay, so kill switch is done. So Tibet trying to make their way on uphill right now. They have Scrim Farm NA up there to the top. We'll be looking
Look at
down.
Zio, though.
Tibet Drac taking some shots. Bishop in the kill feed. Yeah, Zio right behind him.
Yep.
Now, we saw Tibet. They were a little skeptical earlier on because they heard something, but they weren't able to pinpoint it. And now Zio has not moved a muscle. So Zio might be able to backstab Tibet and just take them all out.
That patience might just pay off right there, because the second he shoots, they're going to go and flood on him with that 3v1 so hard. Oh, look at Luli. What a shot through the smoke right there. Hit the dome. Love to
3
see
kills,
that.
4
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Looking
no,
pretty good. And they're in the zone.
They're
in
in
the
good
zone
position.
as well.
Very separated, though. Very separated. And in the next 20 seconds, teams are going to start pressing them because they have no choice to.
Memo 4 up for impact. Trying to make their push here. Uh-oh. Twinkles in high ground. That's your
favorite.
I was talking about earlier. Yeah, what gets
Peanut
my
butter
blood
and jelly.
going? Twinkles in the high ground. We've seen Twinkles clutch it out before, get their squad of second place in a 1v4 situation on Miramar. They might be able to do the same thing here with their squad mates on up and alive. Pretender cooking a grenade, tossing that right on top of no.
Oh!
Wow! That won't.
What a nade!
What?
What a nade! I mean, hey, the
That thing was
prediction.
far.
That's that IQ. That's that game sense right there, baby. I mean, just throwing it and
sense.
just locking on. I mean, he knew that there had to be a player right in that area. He chunked it down and got the connection. Love to see those kind of grenades here at this late in the game.
Yeah, Pretender, by the way, everybody. Scrim Farm, make sure you go, drop the follow after that one.
Whew.
For sure.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Now it's time to finish it.
That's
Will he be able to?
nuts.
Oh, if this molly hits, that would just be.
The vert volley. Yep, the vert volley. Got Noel up here on top of their rock. The Infinex popping off. Drac finally taking the fight on Bishop. And Kiwi, Barrel.
Trying to catch some toes.
Yeah, trying to catch some toes, but the tree just too strong right now.
Oh, and it looks like Noel is able to go ahead and wipe out the rest of Impact. This hill is so strong. Oh, Luli got knocked from 6 Angry Men. He's going to try to get that confirm. He might just do it.
Not seem to get this last remaining member alive. Yeah, from 6 Angry Men. I mean, that tree is able to provide so much cover in very important time right now. It's alive, though. They made the push up just a little bit to the next tree.
And 6 Angry Men are really working well right now in this position. Hawaii is able to get this res off, it looks like. And they got just squads all just flushing right onto their location. All of the Nolan hold it down. Free fire.
Yeah. The whole squad of Scrim Farm NA are just funneling on in. Oh, the drop shot. Can we connect the shot? Extremely low. Trying to make the push up. Reposition.
No way. Asen.
Spray down through the smoke. The blind spray. Headshot right there.
What a shot right there. I mean, that was just disgusting, and that is going to buy some time for Noel. But I mean, he already took out Kawhi, all those members.
Look who's
now
still
there's
alive.
only one member left. Yeah, Zio!
Zio, still alive.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Slow and steady. Wins the
Slow
race.
and steady. slow and steady. Cosmos Esports, they have this game and one more to go to qualify, and they need every single
The
point.
high toss nade.
1 kill so far.
Oh.
Zero trying to get these final blows. These confirms onto Tibet, but at the same time, just trying to stay alive. Top 3 situation. As a solo player, this is exactly where you want to be to carry that flag for the squad.
Yeah, and you can just see right now, this is a really interesting position from all these players. You know, Scrim Farm, NA, they have by far the best spot. They have all 4 up. Zio's got that MP5K. And now it's up to him to really, oh, this is a tough angle he's holding. He might be exposing his left side to Scrim Farm. We'll have to wait and see, though. Tibet, 7 kills with this duo. Great game for them. Yeah, great game then regardless where they end up. Scrim Farm, surprisingly, only 2 kills. Only 2 kills right now.
They're not getting the thirst. They're not
Finishes,
getting thirst. I keep seeing them in the kill feed get the knocks, but not the thirst, and that's something that's so important to think about.
Yeah, definitely here, and you can see Scrim Farm. They have all the sight lines. They know where to.
Pretender.
Oh, look at this! Look at this right here.
Pretender, right behind the Dacia.
On's gonna have a good idea. Oh, the blue zone though. Oh, what a knock! Yeah, great shot.
The Uzi. Not only that, Tibet, they have nowhere to go. Yeah, Pretender gonna be popping on up. Oh, Zio connecting onto 1, but the blue zone too strong, applying too much pressure at the end right there. Scrim Farm, they had 4 up, they had the advantage, and then they started to just spread their wings right there and make sure to capitalize on their numbers. But a 2nd place for Cosmos Esports, that's really good for them. They need these points. They need them.
Big time. Can't wait to see what the scoreboard is going to look like right here. You know what? Let's just go straight into it. Let's find out right now. Let's see exactly who is going to have their chance at making it to the next stage, into the semifinals. And as we can see here, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the bottom of the leaderboard so far, Cosmos, 71 points. 71 points after that last match. Impact making their way up to 24th with 76 here. Now, the Soul, they're done for today. They're in 23rd. They had an excellent day yesterday. Their last stretch to try and move on. 1 match left, Dave. 1 match left here. And Cosmos, they're playing. They need
They're 5 points out.
I mean, oh, here's the problem. Here's the problem.
What's the problem?
They are 5 points away. If Impact does not pass up the Soul, that's it. Impact's out.
It's actually crazy. I mean, it's coming down to the last game for. I mean,
it's between these
Impact
two teams.
are in. Impact are in.
For now.
For now, but right behind them, Cosmos. Like Cosmos are on the case.
On the case.
Right, trailing right behind them.
So Spartanos, SK, both these teams are not playing. Neither is ThizzleTron. So unfortunately, ThizzleTron doesn't look like they will be making it.
No, SK, they're in tonight too.
Oh,
SK
that's right. I'm sorry.
tonight.
SK is as well.
SK are in tonight.
I told him
and there was 71 points.
My
so
complete mistake. So many S
Cosmos
teams.
and SK.
Oh my
71.
goodness. So they are tied right now for 71. Impact has 76. All 3 of these squads, if they have a good enough performance, technically could move on. Technically. I mean, at the same time, they would basically need to all have top 3 finishes. But this is going to be a nail biter for all of these teams here. It is so close.
Man.
Top 24, move on. Are you
1 game.
kidding me? 1 game left. Oh, do or die. I mean, this is that, you know, that every single sports player's or competitive person's dream, right? You know, this is that 4 seconds left on the clock buzzer beater you got to get. You know, the 4th quarter. Who is going to get it done right here? Oh, my gosh. I don't know. Let's look at the rest of the leaderboard so far. And as you can see right now, 303 Esports, you know, in 2nd place with Syndicate not too far behind them. They're looking to try and get that bragging rights, learn the best they can. But at the end of the day, it's all about who makes it to the top 24. Dave, what a game. What a day of games.
And real quick, let me pay my respects to ThizzleTron 3000. You know, they just got bumped out of that last match. Bumped out. That the party train, the disco train, seems to have left the station. You know, unfortunate, and I missed it. I missed it. So ThizzleTron, you did a great job. You know, you tried your best yesterday. You were in that top 24 situation on the overall leaderboards. But like we said, it was a main story yesterday from us that those teams, those groups, they were going to have to just sit on the sidelines, you know, sit on their hands, and they can't do nothing about it, you know. They just watch their points slowly slip away every single game, and that's exactly what happened right there for ThizzleTron.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see right here, but now I think we'll have to see what happens to the Soul. They are currently the Soul
right
had they had a chicken dinner yesterday, some big games, and they're also spot right now. I know that they're probably watching and they're biting their nails right here because it's going to be a close one to make it on to the next one. So hey, guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Let's get some hype in the chat. Make sure you're going and following all the different socials, the Esports PUBGM Twitter, PUBG Mobile Twitter. Of course, if you want to go ahead and give us a follow, Hot Jukes and Mustache Dave as well. We'd love to hear your thoughts going into the next one. But one match left remaining, and this is a huge one, a clutch one, ladies and gentlemen. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this quick break. is going on, everybody? Welcome back here to day number 6 of the PUBG Mobile Club Open final match here, ladies and gentlemen. And we were talking about it earlier. This is the moment. This is the time for these players to shine. Top 24 moving on over to the semifinals. It's the final countdown, Dave. It's the final countdown.
Yeah, it is the final countdown. You know, 24 teams from this stage go to the next stage, and then in the semifinals, only 16 of those teams will go to the finals, and then from the finals, 4 teams. So only 4 teams from PMCO here will make it to the Pro League, but we still have a ton of games to get to or through before that even happens. This game, right now, we got at least 5 teams fighting just for that one spot, that 24th spot, to just have a chance to play that next round.
Like you said, we got a lot of games to be played, but today, some players are going to be able to do that, and some teams aren't, because we're going to have a lot of teams that'll be dropping out and eliminated from this tournament right now. So let's just go real quick before we hop into this game, before they get in the plane, check out the scoreboard one more time to see which teams those are. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be right now Impact. They're in danger. They're currently 24th. They're in it for right now, but you got a lot. You got SK by Blackwater. You got Cosmos Esports as well. Not
71,
too, 71. Yeah, 71, 71. They can easily pass up these squads and make it on in. So big game. They know exactly how many points they need, and it's up to them to be able to get it done.
Not only that, the Soul, they want to keep their spot. They want to keep their spot. So, ladies and gentlemen, the players are in the plane.
Let's go. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final match in the plane path. It looks like it's going to be a southern one, coming from military base over in between Gatka and Quarry here. So this is going to be not the best plane path, I think, for a lot of these teams, considering the ones that like to drop on the northern side of Erangel. But we already see a couple squads take it off really, really early. And this is it. This is the final moment here. Put up or shut up. Got to be able to make some plays if you're looking to get that money, baby.
Yeah, and we see Impact. We see Zute. They're going to be dropping on out. Cosmos also dropping on out right immediately.
This is different,
after.
too. This is a different,
yeah.
This is a different strategy from Impact. Normally, they like to kind of drop in that ferry pier kind of area, at least from what we've seen so far. And now they're looking to kind of head over towards, you know, this compound right by Potato Hill, and they're surrounded by a lot of teams right here, Dave.
I mean, the thing is, right, like you said, this is different from them, and I personally believe because, look at Hometown. You know, Hometown looks like they might have been on the hunt for them. I mean, Impact, they just hit that 24th position. Like, they just qualified. And, you know, it has nothing to do with BM. It has nothing to do with that. If you're a team at the top, you know you go into the next round, this is your chance to take out Impact early so that you can eliminate some of the possible competition, right, moving forward. So you already know Impact, and we talked about it, they have some veteran players. They have the experience. If you have the opportunity to take away the chance for them to go into the next round, you better bet, especially if you're a new squad, you're probably going to take that chance.
Oh, yeah. I mean, these are guys that have a ton of experience in both national, global lands. You know, Zute, one of the most veteran esports players in this entire video game, you know? So, at the same time, yeah, we have a lot of veterans playing together, but, you know, this is the first time I think they really play together as a squad, you know? And you don't want to give them the chance to get warmed up and start getting that synergy going, because we've seen how they've been able to perform in the past. And once they kind of get that ball rolling, it's just going to be a snowball effect. So, like you mentioned earlier, if you have a chance to kind of cut that down and stop it right here and now, there's no better time to do it than this game, this match right now.
This is the time. This
is it.
is the game. Yeah, this is the game for these newer players, you know, these newer squads looking to make a name for themselves, to really, you know, show up and disturb the lobby, you know, shake it up just a little bit. So we'll see. We'll see how Impact, how they defend their 24th position on the overall leaderboard, because not only will you have teams that are safe, teams that are very comfortable up there at the top, hunting them down. You have teams, SK, you got Cosmos. They only need about 5 or 6 points, and that will take Impact down as well. So there's a lot of different factors coming into this last match that they need to take into account.
Yeah, they definitely are on the cusp, and they know exactly what they need. So I'm not going to be shocked to see a lot of passive kind of play coming from Cosmos and, SK by Blackwater. And look at them right here. They're right next to each other. So you got Cosmos over here at Apartments and SK by School. And I wouldn't be surprised, Dave, if these two teams kind of get into an engagement and they see a knock.
Imagine.
Yeah. If this is like literally the worst case scenario for both of these squads to fight each other. But if one of them gets a knock, I would not be surprised if they're looking to kind of press them a little bit harder, so that way they can avoid having to worry about them possibly taking that last slot onto the semifinals. The last ticket, Dave. The last ticket.
I agree with that, but on the other end of this, like, is it worth the risk? I mean, I feel like you have to at least make sure you're in that top 10 situation in order to start taking those risks, because taking out 16th through 11th, no kills,
it's over.
That's 1 point. Yeah, it's immediately,
it's done.
It's done. It doesn't even matter what you do, but it's done. You need 6 points. Obviously, 1 point isn't going to get you to qualify. So I feel like they need to concentrate on getting into that top 10 situation, and then from there, possibly getting a little more, riskier with the engagements.
Well,
but that's just me.
This is where I think is a good. I think you make an excellent point. I think that's a huge factor that's going into these players' mindset. We saw the kill feed. Impact Wi-Fi down and knocked. Not sure if he's gonna get picked back up. And oh, look at this.
This is Cosmos.
It's over. Yeah, Cosmos.
This is the team on the hunt for them as well.
And
this
they found
team
him.
Is trying to knock him out of that 24th position.
And that's Wi-Fi done. Thirsted. That is it.
Wow.
And Impact, they're using this, spread out strategy. They're just trying to survive right now. Outsider and Memo
5
together.
points.
Yeah, Zute just left immediately. And Cosmos, this is an extra point on. Oh, he's just snaking his way right now.
Now it's only 5 points.
Oh, this is so dangerous.
Cosmos are only 5 points from Impact now after that 1 kill. That's it. And look at Cosmos. They're moving together. All 4 of them are just moving in a pack, right close to each other, shoulder to shoulder.
And this is something I would have loved to see, from Impact play. But so far, we have not seen that at all from them. Like, they just play completely separate, just trying to make plays on their own. And it hasn't worked out for them. So I wonder, if after this we'll see any change, if they're able to even make it on. But right now, it's not looking good.
I saw someone in the chat say 5 points, 4 solos, and a dream.
4 solos and a dream. But guess what?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the dream of a lot of these different players as well. So I mean, they have to just be able to get it done. They have to be able to perform here at the final stage.
Pretender.
And Pretender with a no. You like that?
Oh, nice, dude.
Nice jump there. But it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, Dave, right?
Yeah.
So when it comes to, do you want to worth the risk of taking that fight? And I think that is the mistake that some teams definitely make. Because if you notice the top end squads, they make the same play regardless of their position or situation. If they get a 2 knock, they're full pressing, right? And I think that what happens is when you get to this high stakes, you get different teams saying, oh, is it too risky? They start making adjustments and doing different plays. Warning 6, Cosmos. A team that's in contention.
I feel like Cosmos, before this game, I don't know who it was. I feel like they had some type of pep talk from the coach, that locker room talk. Like, listen, no matter what happened up until this point, I'm proud of you. You get taken out in 16th, we're proud of you. Cosmos Esports, we're proud of you. I want you guys to come into this last game and just play it like it's your last, because it could be your last. But then at the same time, we are proud of you. And Cosmos Esports, you know what it was? The Michael Jordan, the Space Jam, the
Ooh,
secret juice.
the secret stuff.
They drank the juice. They got the secret stuff, man.
Oh.
They did it. They did it, and
Well, they haven't done it yet. They still need to get it
they're
done.
doing it though.
They're
They look
doing
like
it.
They're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I love to see them just play together. I think that's the main thing right there, you know, because when you play together, if you get knocked, you're able to at least have the chance to get pickups. When you play so separate, though, the second that knock comes down, I mean, look at this here. As Scrim Farm and A and Hometown just, you know, driving along by each other saying, what's up, guys? How you doing? Want a carpool up here? We'll see how that, yeah, they're going to end up separating just a little bit. But, yeah, I think it goes back to what I was talking about. You know, it's just when you get to this stage, you have to play your same game, you know? And I think that a lot of teams, what they do is they try to mix it up and say, oh, we got 3 knocked, but we want to play safe, and they hesitate. And at this level, PUBG Mobile, tenths of a second matter. One little hesitation, and it's all over. But we'll have to see, you know, if that will come into play, as Hometown is getting real close to Scrim Farm right now. Next zone coming up.
Next zone coming on up. A lot of these squads are going to be right in the middle. We got Scrim Farm right now. Hometown, there are just bodies everywhere. Everybody's crawling right now, asking for the revive. PG on the outskirts came on, also taking some shots from the compound in the blue. But Jat G with that DP, already 1 kill underneath their belt with their squad mate Gold Blade, looking to get the resets and the revives for the team.
Yeah, and you can see Gold Blade he knows exactly where PG is. This is an interesting battle. I think that they opted to just kind of press the issue rather than go for these reses, knowing that there's a lot of players surrounding them. And this is going to be interesting. PG's going to get back in his dossier, look to try to find another angle. But oh! On has just been on point right now.
Yeah.
With these shots in the blue zone. And here he comes in the US. Here he goes.
Coming for the run over. Coming for the run over. Coming for that support. Jat G hitting that prone right now.
It's all up to him.
Let's see what Jat G can do.
Gets one.
Making the pull. Oh, it's a 1v1. Jat G.
Oh, wait, no. He got him. Oh, wait, no, he didn't. He flushed him. He flushed him. So On went for the flushes.
Needs to make the push.
Got to do it. Has to do it right now. But his whole team's dead already.
This is it. The grenades coming on out. Coming on out. That looks like it might be good.
Just off the mark. Here comes Kane trying to get the revenge knock here with that nade. A little too far. But yeah, you know, I'd love to see how, like, they decided to just get the whole flushes right there and there, get the points secured no matter what. And regardless, if Jet even survives this, he's going to be the last one alive. Oh, he's just holding that nade. Look at that.
Just tossing those things. Just tossing them. I'm surprised Jat G from Hometown, I'm surprised not just getting full-blown aggressive right here. I mean, if they get taken out here, they're really safe on the leaderboard, you know, really safe. So, yeah, okay. Jat G just trying to med on up, trying to get the heals off, and let's see. Game on, looking for him. Will they find him? Pretender.
I don't like the fact that he's running by himself, though. That's the dangerous part. Nade come out.
Still tossing his nades. Jat G.
The shimmies.
With the initial bullets. Oh, the jump shot not successful from Game On. Pretender still back here, just watching it all unfold. We'll be cooking, prepping the grenade, and yeah, trying to toss it on to Jat G.
Jat wants the revenge right here. Oh, but Pretender with the, yeah, just had the hill, gets the quick flick. But man, I mean, I don't think anybody really won out of that fight right there. I mean,
yeah, nobody won.
They lost 3. I mean, they definitely got some points on the board with those kills. But I mean, they lost a ton of members in the process.
They lost a ton. They lost a ton, but like we said, you know, they're really safe on the overall leaderboard, and really the main objective here right now. This game is, you got to be top 24 after this. You have to be top 24, and that's what Cosmos, that's what SK are trying to do. That's what Impact, they're trying to stay in that 24th position. They lost Wi-Fi real early on. They are going to be in a centralized position. Checking on in, though. 6 angry men. They're also on the, I believe, in the fight. They're behind Cosmos, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah,
we'll see right now. Zone shifting on over, and it's a, oh, we know this zone all too well, Dave. You know, that Southern Yasnaya zone has just been so familiar and competitive here, and it's going to be a deadly one, especially if it locks onto that open field. We'll have to see, though, Impact. We see them at the edge of the zone in a big gatekeep opposition, but a lot of teams right near them. We look at Cosmos in the south, and they are surrounded as well. It's going to be a really close one right here. Didn't really get a chance to really see where SK by Blackwater was.
They're north of Cosmos.
Okay, north of Cosmos. Okay, so they're in that whole entire...
Impact are near Execute, though. Execute are a pretty aggressive squad.
And they're down a member, too.
And they're down a member, so it's kind of got me a little nervous.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see right now how this all ends up and faring out, because remember, ladies and gentlemen, top 24 move on. Execute and Chica getting into a little bit of a battle here. IFX are going to have the apartments already locked down. It's going to be a big fight.
I see it in the chat. Yeah, Cosmos had the pep talk. So let's get into this game, though. They had the pep talk, yeah. Execute.
That's huge,
said it.
too. That's huge, though.
The pep talk. Yeah, they
you need it. You definitely need it right there, because at the end of the day, you know, I think that the mental aspect is just so big. You just want your players to play at least the game that they normally do. When you start switching it up and playing, you know, relatively worse than normal, that's when you start having issues. But man, Killswitch showing that, hey, I'm ready to hit these shots. Gets a big knock on the Vigilante.
Yeah, Infinix Vigilante bleeding on out. Espinoza sent it. Yep, saying see you later. We're sending it back. We're hitting that retreat right now. That's gonna be Execute getting another kill. 2 kills so far on the board. We're only about almost 15 minutes in this match. Circle number 3. We're paying attention to a lot of these teams that are on the cusp. You know, a lot of these teams are on the cusp. I saw just a moment ago Impact out there in the distance. You know, looking to just keep getting blessed with these zones, honestly.
I mean, and that they need it. They definitely do, because you got 3 teams that are really the ones that we're looking on, and that's going to be Cosmos, SK by Blackwater, and of course Impact Gaming, trying to fight for those final 1, possibly 2 positions to be able to make it into the semis. And it's coming down to the wire here, folks. This is Zone 3. This next circle is a really big, important one as far as when it comes to hard shifts. And we're going to find out here in a little bit where it does go, as we see Punjab Esports. Now, Punjab Esports, they crushed it early on. I think today they've been kind of relatively quiet. At the same time, they're definitely a team I think that they got to watch out for, that's for sure.
Yeah, they have a total of 52 kills all together with around 10k damage. That's Punjab.
The caster's curse.
The fields. The fields. That's a rough one.
It's a rough one.
Cosmos. Look at Cosmos all the way down there in the south. All right.
And so
SK are in the zone. Same thing with Impact.
Yeah, they're at that one house with the hill right there. And like I mentioned earlier, we know that zone really well, and it is a tough one to battle on, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't had that in the past, it's just wide out in the open field, no cover. You got to make what you have. Seeing, trying to get some shots with Lily. The Serpentine strat, Dave. The Serpentine driving, and it worked.
So this might be the last time. I know we've seen good shots out. Ooh, Pretender just loves their vehicle rotations. Then it doesn't work out right there. This might be the last time we can talk about this really, because it's it's the last game. I just checked out real quick the stats. Cosmos, SK, Impact, right? Just real quick, bear with me here. Cosmos, they have a total of 27 kills with 6k damage, all right?
Nice.
SK, they have 24 kills with 5.5k damage. And then looking real quick at Impact, they have 23 kills with 6k damage. So all 3 of those squads are really close when it comes to the stats. Really close in the same range, give or take. So it's a close fight, you know, to see who can qualify for that top 24 position.
Yeah, like you mentioned, close in stats, but also, you know, close in position here to try to make it on. SK barely making out right there into position. This next zone, we're already starting to see the play zone starting to knock some people here. This is a tough rotation. Like I mentioned, it's all open field and there's hardly any cover. Got to make those wide rotates. And 6 Angry Men also in the open here.
What was that?
Defeaters and Null.
Yeah.
At the edge of circle. Twinkles.
Yeah.
Getting a big knock.
Last one up. Hopping into the US. We'll be taking some blue damage and quickly changing their mind on where they want to go. Yeah, making the quick U-turn. We were talking about a Punjab Esports out here pro, and they were trying to third party this one. Now they should be able to confirm these knocks and get a couple more points underneath their belt. Get into the vehicle. Are they hunting down Twinkles?
I mean, it totally could be. I mean, at the end of the day, Punjab, they have secured their spot right now. So if they want to hunt down teams, they can. And here comes the Feeder.
Watch out!
The jump over.
What?
Richie
Still alive.
barely surviving. Oh, that's
Richie,
it, though.
last one.
Defeater's done by Punjab Esports.
Punjab should be able to get the revives right there. Not only that, I mean, look at all this cover that they just acquired. They got a bunch of UASs already burnt out. They have a bunch of loot crates to, you know, get the ammo, get the smokes, get the grenades. But yeah, Richie had to have been surprised right there. Heard the UAS pulling up and, you know, that quick jump at the end.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, he tried to be able to do everything he could to survive. Not able to, though. Next circle, this is going to be a huge one, especially when it comes to the open field. Who will be blessed, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to find out here shortly. And it looks like a couple more seconds. We got SK in the south. We got Cosmos on the other. And it's going to be Impact, baby.
Wow.
Impact is locked on here. Now, this is a good thing, the fact that they have this zone, but they're down a member. And the hard part is everybody wants that position. So they're going to be getting full sent on by a ton of squads right now. This is going to be a really interesting one to see who ends up coming out on top.
Not only that, they're going to be paying close attention to the kill feed. I mean, once when they see SK and once when they see Cosmos get taken out, I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of see them.
Those yellows.
Yeah, kind of, you know, loosen up just a little bit, because after that, there's not going to be a lot of teams that are that close, you know, to throw them off of their 24th position. So we'll see. We'll see. Will teams crash them? You know, they're
it's
pretty much the only team, you know, with the hard cover right smack in the middle.
Oh, look at Fame, though, with a great ankle, using that 6X, trying to get the lockdown onto IFX on this hill. Getting a couple hit
let
markers.
me ask you real quick.
Yes.
For Impact, do you peek?
Oh, no, yes.
The windows?
You need to be standing up and shooting at anything that comes close. You want to put so much pressure that you don't want anybody to crash on you, because if a team crashes on you, your chances of going down are much, much higher. So you do not want to be playing safe with your Impact right now. You need to be fragging out of your mind.
Oh.
And yeah, look at that. A crash already from Warning 6.
Yeah, Warning 6. We'll get to that in a minute, because 303 out here talking about crashing. That Dacia just, you know, jumping on over that buggy. Ooh, the drop shot there at the end, and Manic able to clutch that one out. I see a bunch of bodies bleeding on out right there. Valak over there on that flank.
Big battle. Big battle. And oh, we saw Cosmos in the kill feed getting knocked as well. I mean, this is going all over the place. Love to see exactly where they're at. But it looks like 303 is going to come out on top right now. And there is just fights going all over the place. As we look on over to Fame here in the corner. Getting knocked outside in the blue, yeah. He's done for.
Ooh. Yeah, you're done. Ooh, look at SK. Oh, SK and Cosmos in the kill feed. That's huge.
Yeah, we're not able to really see this fight.
Knocks.
But, I mean, yeah, you could see SK still alive and Cosmos. So all three of these squads are still up right now. 8 teams remaining. We're coming down to the wire here, Dave. This is so huge. Who will be able to come out on top? Now we're looking at Cosmos. They have 3 kills. 3 kills and 2 people up right now.
Yeah,
they need more, though. They're going to need more and good placement if their tournament life is going to continue on here in the PUBG Mobile Club Open.
That's tough.
We'll see right now.
Not only that, SK know exactly where they are. You know, SK were taking shots at them earlier on. SK have 4
squad.
Up.
Oh, look 4 at this.
Up.
This is going to...
Okay. Impact.
Bless.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you have to.
Right now...
this is like the 3rd circle in a row, right?
Yep. If you're Impact, but the issue is, like, that's the only hard cover, and they're going to get full sent on. If you are Impact, there's certain times to play passive, and there's certain times to play aggressive. When you get zone locked, full aggression. You don't want anybody coming close to you for free. What a nade, though, from Peralta. Really, really close battle here. I mean, there's just knocks all over the place. 17 seconds left on the clock. The zone's starting to close.
Saw Cosmos taking shots on to Syndicate, so that's another tough team to try to poke and get into a fight with. So let's see, Infinix, Peralta making the push after that double nade knock, trying to get the confirms over here. Killswitch still alive. Killswitch, I thought last time we saw Killswitch was knocked out. Nice grenade right there, able to get
Killswitch.
Killswitch popping up real
strong.
quick. 3 kills already to their name. The last remaining member alive for the squad. Not even worried. Not even worried.
And we're seeing just trades go all over in the kill feed right now. Kill switch with that 6x though, so strong. Just free firing right now. And he gets the finish on the IFX. Hots in the vehicle and out. And now look, Impact, they are stuck in this house. They did get sent on by 303, had no choice to just give up that position as they're trying to fight for their tournament life here.
So Cosmos died. Cosmos died in the
Cosmos
process.
is done.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the craziness of that last engagement with Kill Switch. Cosmos are done, but SK are alive. SK are alive. They have 4. And last time we checked in with them, they had a couple kills. Impact, they have 3 up, but only 1 kill. So it's
So close.
Wow. SK can knock them out. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you, SK, if they out-survive Impact, they could definitely knock them out.
It could be over. It could be all over. Yeah, I mean, Impact are they have, I believe, 3 members alive, and they're all in the same house, which is very, very dangerous. If a team gets too, okay, no, they did separate just a little bit here. And SK, they are all wide out in the open, so they're pretty relatively safe for the most part. This is going to be a close battle. I have no idea who's going to make it on to the next round. No clue.
Syndicate, they might gatekeep SK. Not only that, we see Impact, they're looking in their direction as well, but Impact are playing really
Siberia,
passive right now. 303 taking some shots on the not sub pig. So yeah, SK, they just seem to have everybody in the lobby, everybody looking in their direction, and we start to see them. Yep, 303 start to knock them out.
Big break if you're Impact. It looks like there's only 1 member up for SK. Yeah, not sub pig, no way he's getting up. It's going to be all up to Jonas to be able to secure this next zone. Oh, and the next zone goes right on to Impact. Devastating for SK. Oh, this is going to be so tough for them. It's all up to Jonas to make a ridiculous play to survive.
Yeah, I want to see how many kills SK have, though. I want to see how many kills they have.
Syndicate has 7 here. We don't really know yet.
Oh, 303, though. Okay, 303 are looking to make a push. Looking to make a potential push. Outsider looking to pop over there and investigate the situation. Rage will be tossing the grenade on into Outsider's building. Outsider looking to be a little aggressive right here. I mean, if 303 get a knock on the Outsider, they're going to know exactly who they're fighting. And if they have bad blood, yeah, they're just going to send it. There it is, the grenade knock on the Outsider.
And here comes the push.
Zute coming up to provide that support. 303, 7 kills so far. Looking to end the dreams. Looking to take out Impact. Zute prone right now in the smoke, waiting for the push. Memo extremely low. Outsider thirsted right there.
They're just playing this passive. They're just trying to hold on as long as they possibly can. Don't want to risk getting into a fight and taking out right now, especially realizing that there's still a couple members up from SK. They just need to wait as long as the zone comes in, because that zone's going to put in a whole lot of work from Joan.
Kill switch with the backstab on the 303.
And that's it. SK out.
Oh! SK are out in 5th place. I don't know how many kills they have.
We didn't
not
see
know
it.
how many kills they have.
It's Zute.
Still alive. Memo's still alive.
Talk about a laydown play.
Just smoking.
Memo eating some blue. And look at this. The laydown might
Kill
work
switch
out.
is taking out 303.
Syndicate's doing all the work for him. Memo gets knocked here. It's all up to Zute alive. 2 teams remaining. They're in top 2 right now.
Top 2.
Can Zute do a miracle 1v4? He gets 1.
Okay.
We'll see, though. We'll see. He gets the thirst, too. 3 kills on the board. Huge plays.
That's good.
Oh, jump to the window. Yeah,
bolting
no
on
way.
into the window. Right into a DP. Right into a DP.
Oh, my goodness. Syndicate. Look at that.
Though. 3, 6, 7 kills.
Oh, my goodness.
Hold on. SK. Hold on.
Yeah,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Good math.
Scrolling too fast. How many kills?
Yeah. 6. It looks like it's going to be 9. 9
kills.
9
and
kills.
And a 5th place, though?
And 5th place. You got Impact in 2nd with only 3 kills.
I don't know math like that.
I don't know.
Dude.
You know what? I think we just got to...
with 3 kills.
Oh, we got to go find out right now.
9 kills in 5th place. Talk about being close. Hold on, we got to go to the first page up. First page first. First.
I tried to bait him. I tried to bait him. I was going to bait him. It's okay. We're going to go ahead and go straight. We're going to go straight here to the first page, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to be the number 1? Let's see.
Yeah, but the 2nd place is huge, though.
Let's look. Let's look. first place right now is going to be Quest, in this tournament.
Congrats.
So
Congrats.
Quest secured the initial group stages right here.
Syndicate.
Yeah,
So
almost
So
right
close.
there. They had a ton of kills right there, and they got the chicken
Yeah.
dinner. 2 more they would have had first, but yeah, great performances overall. 303 Esports as well, 163. I mean, what a great performance from all these teams.
Oh, let me see this real quick.
Just
Just
take a little
hold
look,
on,
take a little
man.
look.
Pump the brakes, bro. 303 though, great performance. 3 chicken dinners. So they have the most chicken dinners here. Okay. The most chicken dinners, 109 placement points. I would like to see them get a little more aggressive when it comes to the kill points, just to kind of, you know, stay up there, up to the upper echelons. Because
Well,
if they wouldn't have gotten all those chickens, like their kills would kind of net them in average around like 8th or 9th, right?
yeah, but the most important thing though too is you make a great point. This point system's going to change.
The next,
Yeah.
yeah.
So once the point system changes, you know, they're going to end up on a totally different side of this leaderboard here, because those kill points are really going to be huge. You look at
They're gonna be
Execute
worth
with
a lot
70 total. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how that fares. But, Dave, I think it's time, man. Let's figure out right now who is going to make it.
I don't know.
Who's going to make it?
I don't
Let's
know.
see.
I'm nervous.
Let's see right now. Let's go. And as we can see, it's gonna be. Oh my goodness! Impact made it. SK made it. The Soul gets kicked out.
No, the
Soul.
The
The Soul pushed
The Soul.
out.
Dude,
Just
okay.
like that. Are you
Soul.
kidding me? And Cosmos Esports, so close. So
Look
close.
at Tip Top. Tip Top played tonight too. They must have been like, whew, that was a close one.
I mean,
that was a close one.
I mean, think about it. If they had, 3 kills left, they would not have made it. I mean,
No.
yeah. So Tip Top clutching their spot, punching the ticket pretty much to be able to move on. You got to give it also to SKY Blackwater. You know that they are just
game.
taking a big breath after that one. 6 Angry Men moving on. Latinos Unidos as well. You know, we were kind of worried about them a little bit. So them, Infinix as well. So guys, what a crazy tournament so far. Got to give a big shout out though, and give a big round of applause to the Soul, Cosmos, ThizzleTron, all these guys who participated to their absolute best. And personally, man, the Soul. Guys, I know that if you guys are probably watching this right now, keep your head high, because you came in the last day and you gave it your best. Unfortunately, you know, it was just short by, you know, a couple points. It happens. But at the end of the day, though, you definitely impressed me. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they had an awesome, you know, yesterday was just awesome from the team, the Soul. Honestly, you know, not even being BM or anything, I didn't have my eye on that squad at all, you know, before yesterday. And then yesterday was an eye-opener for me, for the team. They definitely changed it up. They made a lot of plays, okay? And not only that, if it wasn't for these zones in this last game for Impact, you know, the Soul might have been here still.
It's true.
In all, you know.
I mean, hey, you couldn't ask for a better final circle if you were Impact right there. And this is a team that we expected to just be in that top 3 position, let alone not bottom 3, you know. So we're keeping a really big eye on them. You know that they got to go into the lab. They got to put in some work. They got to figure something out, because if they plan to play at all like they did today, coming into the next stages, I'm not even sure if they're going to make it to the finals, to be honest.
So Impact, they had the zones there. All right, they definitely had the zones there, and Killswitch was by themselves. 303 were making the push onto Impact. That's when we started to see Zute kind of toss out the smokes and hide, you know, prone. Killswitch was in the back, just popping off, just taking out 303.
Just getting
Killswitch was the last one alive for the squad as well. Just let me tell you, Killswitch the top fragger of the lobby, if I'm not mistaken. I can tell you guys that right now, actually. Crazy.
Well, let's see here. So we got the semifinals coming up, okay?
Yeah.
From there, 16 teams are going to move on. And ladies and gentlemen, there's only 3 matches in the semifinals. 3 days. 3 days to be played. So come then, you're going to have to go get it done. And, oh, man, I'm so looking forward to what's coming up. So make sure, like I said before, keep up to date with everything that's going on PUBG Mobile, because this is just this is the best that we can actually see, and only 4 of these teams will actually move on to the Pro League. And man, I can't lie, I don't know who those 4 are gonna be, especially with seeing all the competition that we've seen so far.
Yeah, 8-bit Dave. 8-bit Dave.
8-bit
over here.
Dave.
I got the 8-bit Dave.
Oh.
Kill Switch. Kill Switch from Execute. 38 kills altogether after that last game. D-Pain from Syndicate. 33 kills. And Serve from Syndicate. 27 kills. So you got 2 members from Syndicate in the top 5 fragger list. And then slapped in 4th place from Paradox NA with 23. And then Fears from Null with 23 as well. I'll take a picture of this and I'll tweet it out as well.
Yeah, if you want to go, dude, I'm telling you, Stat Dave, got to go make sure you follow Mustache Dave on Twitter. He's got all kinds of great clips, a lot of things, a lot of highlights as well, and as well as a lot of intel to be able to get a little bit more perspective on how exactly this tournament's going to turn out. But what a day. Impact, SK able to move on right here. Again, the Soul so close, but not able to make it on, switching the lights. Unfortunately, not doing, not too sure what's going on. But hey, all I know is that
get us out here.
I'll tell you what is going on. A great day of PUBG Mobile. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you on the next day of matches. Thank you so much. Take care.